And the Midnight Raven, I believe, is live. Woo! Midnight Raven is live. I'm just setting up stuff here. Hopefully it won't be a minute. Just trying to get my page sorted. Midnight Raven is always... Oh, left my sound turned on then. I'm naughty. Hey, Chris. Hey, best friend. I've been following you around today, best friend. I think I've been following you, Steph. I've been in like so many streams this morning and found you there. It must be just pure chance. But I've been like everywhere this morning. I've been in like so many streams. It's unbelievable. I've seen Kate's family vlogs streaming this morning. I've been in their stream. I've seen God the Good One streaming this morning. I watched the Creator Alliance stream last night featuring Rant Jams, which I rewatched this morning. Hey, Caroline. Last day in Tennessee. Oh, you're finally going home. Yeah, I've seen Jeanette, Kate's family vlog this morning. I was in God the Good One stream, watching his. I watched the Creator Alliance stream last night featuring Rant Jams. I caught up on that this morning because it was just too late for me. I'd had to stay up to like 1 a.m. to watch it or something like that. It was really late for me. But I did watch the entire thing this morning. I think my interview was better and a bit more deeper and went into a bit more depth on Rant Jams. I don't know how everyone else felt about the interview with Creator Alliance and Rant Jams. If anyone has watched that, if you haven't watched that, I do suggest you go to the Creators Alliance channel and check out his Rant Jams interview. And you can also check out my Rant Jams interview as well. It's on my video like a week ago. It's like a week to the day since I interviewed Rant Jams. Wow, it's been a week already. Wow, what's new with me? Well, we've hit 565 subscribers. So I'm on the road to 600. Good morning, Night Owl. How are you? So we're doing fairly well on that. I've been in quite a lot of streams this week. Geez, I've literally been everywhere. I was on Bowser's stream the other night checking his out. I checked out Pixie's channel the other night as well, their live stream. I've been like live streaming the hell out of people. Literally in this last week, I've been on so many live streams to watch. I still have to watch it. It ended before I got out of work. Yeah, I've watched it this morning because I was really interested with the fact there was only an hour, how much you could get out of Rant Jams in an hour. Because obviously mine was 2.5. For me personally, I don't think that he delved enough. Like, I think he asked the typical questions that you ask in an interview. I think he could have gone a bit more out there with the questions. I think they were kind of normal questions like, how do you see your channel? What about your channel? I mean, we kind of went maybe off topic for his channel and we're talking more about him than just his channel. Because in my interview, you find there is more to Rant Jams than just his channel. So I'm not saying that mine was any better, although my personal view would be that it was, just based on what I got out of Rant Jams. It might have just been the time of day, that it was easier to talk to me. I just found that mine was maybe slightly better. In other words, he needs to stop considering being a care about and start asking real questions. I mean, the thing with me is I think that my interview was an impromptu interview. So I didn't have time to think of questions. I didn't have time to plan anything. And I think an interview where you don't plan stuff can sometimes come off better because you don't have, you don't overthink the question you're going to ask. You just ask it. So then whatever response you then get is just a response. I think if you plan questions, maybe you're planning to get the answers you hope for rather than getting an answer that you're not quite sure they'll give you. So you could ask a question and they'd be like, oh, I don't fancy answering that. And maybe it's playing it safe with the questions rather than asking the really in-depth questions. It could be that Rant Jams opened to you, so we felt like telling you more. It could be that. It could be that Rant Jams felt more at ease, or it could just been the style of questioning. If you haven't watched my Rant Jam stream, do check that out, and then do check out the Creator Alliances one that they did last night. And I think you can see the two differences between the two streams. That the questions were maybe, hey Jeanette, thanks for coming by. Loved your stream. I loved Kate's stream this morning. That was really funny. And little Big Bear's little love triangle with Raven was so fun. It could be that Rant Jam's opened up. Yeah, it could be that. I mean, I'm an easygoing person to talk to, but I think when you plan an interview, sometimes you can like over plan your questions. Like you'll ask a question knowing that you're looking for a particular answer, so that when I asked Rant Jam a question, it's okay, Vicky. I just watched it. If I ask a question, totally random, you don't know what the answer is going to be. I think if you do an interview with predicted answers, you can kind of gauge and you can kind of structure the interview by questioning certain questions, by planning it rather than doing it like off the cuff kind of thing, where you may not get an answer that you wanted, or it may take a different turn to how you wanted it. So you have more control on your stream. If that's how you see it, I'm not sure. I suppose I could get a second opinion. Chris, do you fancy coming on? If anyone fancies coming on, please feel free to put your hand up and join the School of Raven. And you can come on here. Do you fancy coming on, Chris? I haven't had you on my stream for a while. I've been coping by myself. I've been trying to cope. Yeah, I think it could just be me, but I think my interview was slightly better because I hadn't planned anything. It was like Rant Jams wants to come on, boom, he was in the channel, and we were just doing an interview just like that. I didn't even have time to think of a question. I barely had a chance to think of, oh my God, what do I want to ask him? I didn't have time to ask him anything. I didn't have time to think of an answer. I literally sat there and it was like, oh my God, I've got to think of questions to ask. And I had nothing. My mind went blank, absolutely blank. So, does anyone want to come on today? At the minute, I'm currently just ranting like Rant Jams. I just wanted to compare the two streams styles. Hey Funky Mum and Kids, I'm sure you're new. I'm sure I met you in the last couple of days. If you'd like to refresh my memory of where I met you, that would be awesome. 500-600 subscribers now. I can't remember where everyone came from. If you haven't already, do give me a thumbs up as well. And if you'd like to share this out, please tweet it out. And we can bring more people to my stream and all you lovely people. Do you want to come on, Chris? If anyone else wants to join, you can put in the comments. Rant Jams, lol, ages ago. What about Rant Jams? Sure. Okay, I'll send you an invite. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, I've sent one. Anyone else wants to come on, then just put in the comments and I will try and get you up on here. I will send you a link through Twitter if you want to come on. I will try and get you up on here.
Hello.
Hi.
I just muted the YouTube one.
Tut tut. Even my mod's making mistakes. So have you managed to watch the Creator Alliance's Rant Jams interview?
No.
It was only last night, I know, and I'm probably biased on my own interview style, to be fair. But I mean, for me, when I watched his interview, it was only like by the time Rant was actually on, it was only like a 45-minute interview, and for me, that's not enough to delve into someone's person, to be fair. I think to do a proper interview with the channel and really find out about someone, you need a good hour and a half, because you've got to ask a question and then you've got to reply, and then you kind of talk between the two of you, and then you ask another one. And I think to get a good idea of somebody, you need more time. That's just my... Okay, mine was impromptu and I didn't plan to have him on for 2.5 hours. That was just totally like shocking, to be fair. I don't know if Creator Alliances always does an hour interview. I need to check his other interviews maybe before I criticize, but I'm not sure if he does an hour on everybody. I think he does.
He does like an hour guest slot for people to come on.
Yeah. I mean, I think he was reading the questions from a script, and for me, I find that that's a little bit... I mean, the questions he asked were like predictable, like, what's your channel? You know, they were kind of obvious questions to ask somebody, you know, not delving into like my one was technically Rant Jams off his channel, like other things without just... Do you get my point? Anyone else see my point?
Your interview is more about the man behind the screen compared to Creators Alliance. It's all about YouTube.
Yeah, his one was talking about the gist. If you haven't seen Creator Alliance's stream with Rant Jams, the gist was about his channel, the whole sub for sub shit, which I didn't even really ask Rant about because it's rude to ask that. If he wants to have his channel as a sub for sub, who are you to tell him otherwise? It's not going to change someone's opinion. Although he did say initially on Creator Alliance's one, the same as he did on mine, that the channel originally was a sub for sub, but now that he's got into it and he's learning more about people and everything, the sub for thing has died off, and he would rather have it, you know, as a channel, you know, and learn about people and the creative stuff and everything, and just leave the whole sub for thing in the comments. And if people want to sub for each other, then fine, but he's not going to promote that kind of thing, you know. His way is check out their content, check out their original songs, check out their channel. So it's kind of promoting a sub for sub, but not promoting it as a sub for sub.
You probably find that you get banned if you do promote.
But it's the same on any channel, though. I can sit here and tell everyone in the comments to go sub for each other.
Yeah.
Or go support each other. It's no different. You know, just because you don't put it in black and white to go sub for somebody doesn't mean that someone in the chat now isn't going to go sub for sub just for the sake of it. I mean, you can't stop people doing that. You can have an entire channel just dedicated to sub for sub. It doesn't mean that's everyone's goal that goes in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Hi, Moji.
Someone's at the door, but they can go away.
Jeanette says it's best to get to know the person. Yeah, I mean, I found that my interview delved away from his channel. Some of it probably didn't interest everybody, you know, that Rant Jams has a life outside YouTube, and his entire life isn't just YouTube all the time. Do you know what I mean? He did delve into his religion and his school, and, you know, how he was before he even became Rant Jams and became a YouTuber. And, you know, we went right back to when he was at high school and college, and, you know, you learned how he became who he is now. You know, sometimes the journey is more important of the, you know, to know where you are now, you have to know where they came from, which is what I found more interesting. I think Creator Alliance's interview went more on this whole sub for sub and I mean, it's interesting, but I mean, how many channels can you go on and hear about the sub for sub stuff?
I'll be right back. I gotta see what's going on.
All right, go on then. Hey, what's up in the chat? I'm sorry, I'm having a tiny little, not a rant, more of a discussion. I just felt that the Creator Alliance one could have done more, which is just my personal opinion. We're all learning and growing as we go. Yeah, exactly. Best to get to know a person. I took a look at a person's channel and I think it's interesting. I'll support them. Yeah, sorry. Gotta go at the office. Okay, Night Owl. Thanks for coming by, though. I'll definitely check out your next live stream. If anybody else wants to come on here, please feel free to comment in the comments bar and I will try and send you a link on Twitter if I am friends with you. If anybody else has seen the Creator Alliance interview with Rant Jams and wanted to chat about it, because obviously I did an interview and I'd love to hear two sides of every story. Hey, KSA Food and Travel. Hey, thanks for coming by. It wasn't an in-depth interview. No. I think he kind of played it safe and just went for questions that he knew the answers he would get, if that sounds right. I mean, for me, I didn't even have a chance to think of questions. I literally had to think while I was talking to him at the same time of like what the next question is, what the next question is. And sometimes he basically, in the end, because I didn't have anything planned, and I was so starstruck, we ended up taking interview ideas off the comments for questions. I did have some of my own as well, but obviously I didn't know I was going to be interviewing him, so technically I didn't have time to think of anything. I do think a non-scripted interview is better. It might be more free-flowing, but I know that people do scripts for their interviews. I know Eagle VP has his like bad boy interviews where he obviously scripts them all with like questions or ideas of questions that he does. It might just be me, you know. Hey, that's not my name. Hi, thanks for coming by. Yeah, if anyone else feels free to come on and talk about the Creator Alliance or just talk about anything in general, you can come on and I will bring you up on here. I love to have people come on here and chat to them. As you can see from the Rant Jams incident, everything was kind of unplanned and it really did take off. So I love interviewing and talking to people and finding about channels. So if anyone feels they want to come on and just promote their channel themselves or just generally talk, just comment in the comments bar and I will send you a link on Twitter. Good morning, Dollar Store Hauling. Hey girl, how you doing? Sometimes off the cuff interviews are the best. Yeah, I find that if you're not planning the question, that you're not planning the answer, so then it makes it more interesting. Like if I sit here and I planned what I was going to ask, like about your channel, about your numbers, about your subscribers, it becomes a bit more ploddy because I already know you're going to say this, you're going to say that. I think if you then sit there totally out of the blue and have someone on your channel, you've instantly got to think of questions, and I think they can come off more the cuff, Jeanette. That's just my personal view. Other people might beg to differ, which is perfectly fine. That's just me as like a person. I know Eagle does his scripted though, Jeanette. His bad boy interviews and some of his other ones are scripted because he likes to research the channels and find out about the person. But I think it can become a little scripted. Like if I ask a question, I already have an idea of the answer you're going to give, sort of thing. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're half here.
Yeah.
It's just sitting in silence. Feel free to jump in at any point.
It's rude to interrupt.
Oh, I don't know if you're Rant Jams, it's rude not to. You didn't interject. You might not get a word in edgeway. Jeanette was saying that sometimes the off-the-cuff ones are the better ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just saying that Eagle does his where he has a script of the questions. And I was saying if you already know the question you're going to ask, then I think you technically know the answer of what you're going to get.
Yeah, exactly.
Which then takes the banter away of being surprised by their answer. Like when I asked Rant Jams about his religion, and he was like, "Well, I know you're already an atheist." I didn't even know he knew that, to be fair. That took me by surprise that he was like, "Well, I know you're an atheist, so you probably won't believe in any of this stuff I'm about to say." But he still said it anyway. And I obviously knew that, you know, he has like a religious belief of some description. And obviously, being an atheist, I think it's all complete and utter crap. But I'm still willing to listen to him, even though I knew he was going to have a particular answer, maybe that I disagreed with. But instead of doing something more safe, where I knew what answer he would give, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went for the more dangerous route of saying, well, what's your religion then? You know, you say you had this like outer experience. What do you believe in? Most people would have steered away from that because then that would get religion on their channel, or they didn't want to talk about a particular answer, which is why I liked the whole, you know, Raven didn't have a chance to think of a question. She literally had to think of her feet. And if it got a crazy answer, then fine, you know.
No, yeah. Creative Pooja channel says hello.
Hey, creator, where you been? It's been a long time since you've been on my channel. Joker is such a great help for new channels. He reviewed my channel yesterday, helped me get better set up. I didn't get a chance to watch his interview yet with Rant Jams. Yeah, not that I'm not ragging on him, Steph, or anything. I'm just saying the two different interview styles technically got two different sides of Rant Jams. Mine was the more off-screen backstory of Rant Jams, and the Creator Alliances concentrated more on his YouTube and the sub for sub and his channel as he is as Rant Jams, if you see my point. Hey, God the Good One! I was in your stream earlier. If you haven't already, do check out God the Good One. He wants to hit 1K this weekend, so if anyone isn't supporting him, go check out his channel, like and subscribe to him, and help him get to 1K. He's like 70 away from hitting 1K this weekend. The idea is to try and get him to hit 1K before he goes to bingo this weekend. Is the idea. If anyone wants to support him, do check out his channel. His music is awesome. And his new song is just tear-jerking. It literally made me cry the first time I listened to it. God the Good One.
So are you going to watch any of the Royal Wedding tomorrow?
No, I'm not going to. I've had the Royal Wedding questions all day.
It's been all over the place.
I'm not watching the wedding. I don't care. They don't deserve a medal for getting married. It's all so controversial, their wedding, and so much crap. And now Prince Charles is giving her away. It's just a fiasco rather than a wedding. That's my personal opinion. I thought the same with William's wedding.
It's absolutely everywhere here. CNN, Fox News, ABC, they're doing live special coverage tomorrow, not minute by minute.
From what I've heard, that people think it's a marriage of convenience. So,
well, not really.
Rushed and unplanned, and if she wanted her dad to be there so much, you know, she'd have postponed it or she'd have waited, you know. It's just so political. It's another political drama.
Oh yeah, I mean, Harry's the Sparrow. He always was, so he was allowed to marry whoever he wants.
You need to have some faith, God the Good One, that you're going to get to 1K. I'm going to tweet your channel out every hour on the hour if it takes to get you to 1K, God the Good One. Me and Steph are determined to get you to 1K. We're determined. You deserve to have 1K, the God the Good One. And with only being 70 away, I mean, that shouldn't be too hard within like 2 days, hopefully.
Do you have to watch?
Hey, how you doing? A touchy subject with a few of us. What's a touchy subject?
Religion.
The wedding?
No, religion.
Who's hit a nerve? Yeah, exactly, best friend. God the good one's got this. Don't give up.
Slippery fish says, hey, yep.
Slippery's in the house. Slippery Fish, did you watch the Creator Alliance's Rant Jams interview? Did you manage to stay up and watch it? He did promote me on there, I must admit. The Creator Alliance did use an excerpt from me and Rant Jams on his stream. Where I said that Rant Jams was a bit woo, and that if you weren't subscribed to him, you better have a good reason why not. That was featured in a clip thingy on the actual stream, which is all right, I guess. I'm supposed Rant gave him permission to use it.
Yeah.
Which is fine by me because Rant made the promotion video for the interview anyways, and I don't mind. It just gives me more promotion, to be fair.
Yeah.
It promotes my interview over his. I don't know who does that. Why? I'm not sure why you'd promote that I had an interview in his own one, because, you know, mine's actually longer, and I actually got more in it. But
Your
feel free to promote my channel, creator. Feel free. Feel free to promote my channel and my interview. I don't mind. I do it in loads of streams. I've promoted it to like the end, and Rant keeps mentioning it and showing it on his channel. So
your interview is still being retweeted on Twitter.
yeah, a load of people are talking about it as well. I've gone in other streams and they were like, "Oh my god, the Midnight Rave is in here and she interviewed Rant Jams." And so, well, I didn't think it was world news. There you go.
True story. When I went into my last job at Domino's, everyone in there were talking about it. Like, they had your video up watching. I was like, OMG.
Throw a like in here and share if you can. Yeah, do share it out. I'm on like 565 at the minute, so I'm on my way to 600, which is awesome.
Yeah, that is.
Good morning, Beauty in the Borough. Hey, how you doing? Joe promotes channels he likes to help. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I'm so glad he promoted you, Steph. God the good one's not too bad. I finally found it. I keep seeing you sing on someone else's channel, but never got your name. Yeah, do Funky Mum and Kids. Do check out God the Good One's channel. He recently brought a song out to do with like the 9/11 terrorist attacks and all the bad stuff that's going on in the world, and his video is so beautiful. I can't remember the name of it now. I will. Oh, I can't remember. God the good one. What's your new song called? I absolutely love it. It's something about heart. I'm so bad at being a being a YouTuber. I can't Google it at the minute because I'm currently. Check out God. I work for him. I don't want to lose my job. Yeah, you're one of his moderators, aren't you, Steph? You never take my heart away. That's it, God the good one. Sorry for that. I knew it was my heart. If you want to see a really touching video of his Funky Mum and Kids, go check out his new one. You can never take my heart away. It makes me cry, and I think yours is the same, Steph. It makes you really emotional. I've never felt so emotional on a song in my life, and he's gone. Chris, why have you disappeared? Yeah, it made me cry as well. I was literally bawling my eyes out to it. And then Rant played it the other day as well. I was like, oh my god, I can't keep hearing this song. It just makes me so upset. I mean, I don't live in America, and I didn't get to experience any of the 9/11 stuff, or I just got to watch it on the telly. But I heard about all the 9/11 stuff when it happened. Well, keep me updated, Chris, and I can always send you another invite. You've lost power? Why have you lost power? What's happening? What's going on? Okay. We've lost power. I'm on my own. I wrote it after my mate died in Iraq and I sang it in his funeral. Oh, got the good one. I'm gonna tear up. Oh. I've never cried on a live stream. I'm done crying. I cry every time I hear about his song. It really does touch my heart. I do have some friends who are in the forces. Our electrical supplier stuff is ancient. Right, all right, Chris. If you manage to get back online, then I will quite happily I'll quite happily send you an invite. I'm gonna have to cope now all by myself. The first time I've had him on my stream in a while and it's cut off. Okay, we have to cheer up now. Thank you, God. I'm feeling emotional now. Yeah, it's a really, really touching song. And the pictures as well. I find the pictures in the background are so emotional. The pictures and you singing, and it's just so lovely. God, the good one. It's a really, really heartbreaking but touchful song. If it's like God, it's working against me. Let's smash some stuff up to make you happy. Yeah. If you haven't already, smash that like button and cheer me up. Show me some love. And if you haven't already, you need to check out God the Good One and his song, You Can't Take My Heart Away, because it is just mwah. It is just magnifique. It's so heartbreaking and yeah, it's heartbreaking but beautiful at the same time. So not only are you emotionally involved in it, you know, it's also heartwarmingly. Thank you so much, Beauty. He's meant to be on. He's currently not here. We were talking about the Rant Jams interview with the Creator Alliance that happened last night. Breaking the law, breaking the law. My kind of music. God's got a lot of interesting stuff and great music. Hey, the old stoner. Oh my God, this old stoner is here. Hey, welcome to my channel. I was talking about the Rant Jams interview last night on the Creator Alliance. If you haven't seen it, do check it out. And if you want to check out my Rant Jams interview as well, you can also check that out too. Hey, Kingslayer, how are you? I know it's buffering. I've lost my chat bar. Hang on. Don't go nowhere, guys. I've lost my chat bar because my internet sucks. Oh, today's internet. Don't go nowhere. I'm still here. Can I get my chat bar up again? Woo! Oh, thank God for that. Yay, this old stoner. Haven't seen yours. We'll go check it out today. Yes, I have a 2.5 hour live stream with Rant Jams. It's if you skip to like 20 minutes in the video, this old stoner, from 20 minutes on till the end of the live stream is when I interview Rant Jams. It was totally an impromptu, off the cuff, totally unplanned. I was meant to be interviewing somebody else and it went awry. and he stepped in and took up the reins and let me interview him. Hey, Galone Estena, I watched the whole interview. What did you think of the interview, God the Good One? Do you mean my interview or the Creator Alliance one? Chris, are you planning to jump back on? Has your power come back? It was Rant Jams Uncovered. Yes, it was. People are making noise. He's going to stream to the song too. Be right back. I'm going to listen to the song. Yeah, go listen to the song, Beauty, and then come tell me what you thought of it. Rants was wacky to start with. On my interview or creators? I think he took creators as a bit more, I would say, a less serious. No power yet. Okay, well, let me know when it happens, Chris. I'll hold the reins until you can come back. Heather, get the tissues out. Yeah, Beauty, you're gonna need tissues. You're gonna be bawling your eyes out by the end of it. I sure was. It was interesting because he was genuine about why he does his streams. Yeah, he was in mine as well. He was very open the fact that, you know, he started out as a sub for sub, but he wants it to be more, which I think most people start out maybe wanting the sub for sub and then find that you can't grow your channel as a sub for sub. At some point you have to put the work in and the content to get your channel to not only get up there but also stay up there. Your interview with Rant Jams was great. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. But yeah, definitely check out Creators Alliance one and then come back at a later date and tell me what you thought between the two interviews. Because I hope to interview Rant Jams again further down the line as well. But it'll be another impromptu one. I'm not going to plan anything because I feel that planning stuff just stunts the interview, which is my personal opinion anyway. Plus, it's boring, really, to only S for S. Yeah. I mean, this is why I live stream. I mean, originally I didn't live stream, and now I do it like 3-4 times a week, which I find really beneficial because you find out stuff about people. I mean, I loved watching God the Good One on their live stream, and Steph as well, best friend in your thread. If you don't know her, she does some awesome live streams, and they're always funny. Steph live streams from her closet, which I always thought was so cool. And they are really really cool. I stumbled into Rant Jams when he had about 500 subs before he started doing his live streams. Yeah, I met Rant Jams. I was referred to Rant Jams by a friend. Where is your interview, Chris? Can you link the Steph, can you link the interview? Have you got my link to it? Can you link it for this old stoner, please, in my chat? If you can find it, girl, and link it, that would be awesome. Or Chris, even, can you link it? Chris, you're not a moderator, are you? Hey, have at it. There you go. Old Stoner, if you go to the link that Steph put in, if you go to like 20 minutes into the interview, 20 minutes into the live stream, you get to the interview with Rant Jams. The first 20 minutes wasn't the interview, but the other 2 and a bit hours was. I can't watch No Wrench for some reason. Good morning, Lols girl. Hey, how you doing? Again, I've been following you around in streams. This old Stuna, cool. Got it. Another tab. Okay, yeah, if you skip to like 20 minutes into the stream, you get to the interview, and then from then on for like the next 2 hours, it was me, Rant Jams, and then at one point Slippery Fish joined in the interview as well. So there was like the 3 of us. Chris, I don't know why you aren't a moderator, but I'm going to find out. I'll see if I can sort it. Let me just put you down for a sec. I am still here, but I need to check my moderator thing. So just hang on. Hey, Mark Fun Jones. Hello, and Fart Jams for life. Hey, thank you for coming by. I'm just trying to find out why my mod isn't a mod. Google Hangouts can be fun. Yeah, they can be fun. Let me see what's going on with my doodad. I'm trying to find out why I don't have my mod. It's playing up. It keeps taking him off. Maybe it doesn't like him. The Illumafati has arrived. Thank you so much for that. That's made my it's doing something. What's it doing? Technical problems. Slap a like on this stream. Slap a like on it. Knock it around a bit. Okay, I'm crying now. That was beautiful. Yes. I told you, Heather, it was beautiful. Share if you can. Yeah, good morning, Bottle Caps. How are we today? How is Bottle Caps? I'm currently having problems with my mods. One of them has apparently been unmodded, and I don't know why. But this is YouTube for you, and he is making a mockery of my thing, and I think I've sorted it. If I haven't, it's too bad. It'll have to wait. If you want to tweet this out, please do so. The more the merrier. If you want to like subscribe to my channel, please do so. If you want to check out the Rant Jams interview I did, like look, this old stoner is going to, you could check out that as well. And also do check out the Creator Alliance's live stream last night featuring Rant Jams. And if you want to support God the Good One, who is trying to get to 1K this weekend and you haven't supported him already, go to his channel, check out his new song, You Can't Take My Heart Away, cry, like, share, and subscribe to him, please. He's trying to get to 1K by this weekend, and I would love it if we could be of some help to him because his music is just so touching and he deserves to have 1K. Hugs and kisses and love out to God the Good One. Hey, Turtle family, you got some coffee. Come on over. Hey, Turtle. Doodles. Doodles by Doug is in the house. How are you today, Lols? I've been following you around. I've been in like so many streams today. I'm like here. Oh, too many streams, not enough time. If anyone wants to come on, that would be awesome. I'm currently on my own because the person I was meant to be live streaming with has no power at the minute. His power's been cut off. Yeah, I did see that Lol Skull had posted a song. I couldn't check it out because I needed to come on stream. I was meant to stream at 1:45 and I ended up streaming at 2. I was late. But I'll check out your song when I finish, Lols Girl. I haven't had a chance to. I was coming on stream. God the Good One's gonna just keep growing. No doubt about it, this old stoner. Exactly. We're all gonna keep growing. But I think he really deserves 1K. That song he brought out was just so good and so he was so emotionally involved in it, which makes it so much better than a normal song. He had so much feeling and emotions in it. It was just so cool. People is saying 4 hours before power will be restored, so all my food will go to waste. Fun. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. She posted 3, I think. One with Redneck Beauty, one with MV Motard, and one more, I think. Oh, I'll have to write some of these down because if you want to add me on Smule, you can do. I have a Smule account. Yeah, MV Motard sent me a thing, but I haven't been on there yet to add him. I'm good, Lulz girl. You have new video I saw. I didn't want to miss it all. Those pictures, oh my goodness. Yeah, exactly. He just did a perfect job on the whole thing. I'm trying to keep the sun off me. Yeah, Christopher Lee fridge closed, you might be hopeful. Hopefully they are wrong. Yeah, I'm now on my stream alone. Once again, I am by myself. Which is fine. Yeah, I am Beauty, Redneck Beauty and MV Motard. I do Smule myself, the same as Lulz girl. If you want to check me out on there, my name is Hot Midnight Raven. So you can sing with me on there and we can collab and everything, which is really fun. I'm looking for people to collab on there that are also within the Rant Jams community. So if you want to add me, it's Hot Midnight Raven on the Smule app. And I can sing on there and collab, and you can hear more of my music that I haven't loaded yet. Really enjoy a lot of your channels. Cannot wait to collaborate with somebody. Hey, Mark Fun Jones, what's your channel about? Mark Fun Jones, what's your channel about? Raven, I will join you tonight. I join collabs on Friday night. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't I've done a few collabs on the actual app. The Hotel California collab was badass. I love that. Fever is my favorite solo of yours. Lulz girl, I haven't listened. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more collabs. I did collab with Broken Cornets, and his voice was really good, and I want to do some more with him. He paints pictures and speaks in tons and sings. Oh, okay, Mark. Mark Fun Jones. I'm gonna write your channel down so I can go back. I always have a piece of paper here so I can write people's channels down. Mark Fun Jones. Basically, I paint and sing karaoke every night, 7:30 Central Time US, and then a whole bunch of other videos of randomness. What did I do? Stop mid-sentence, lol. This old stoner, thank you very much. More sultry songs in the future. Yeah, I just pick a song that I like and that I'm really good at mostly. And my collabs are kind of random. I mean, I did a collaboration the other day and I did one with Broken Cornets and I did How Deep Is Your Love because I absolutely love the Night Fever film, Saturday Night Fever film, and I love the Bee Gees. And he asked to collab and I was like, yeah, sure. And I did it and it was really good. And Rant Jams was loving it too because he was dancing all over the screen and doing these weird dance moves when he showcased it on his channel. So that was more of a touching moment for me that he was doing these weird dances. It's good planting weekend. It's going to be gorgeous this weekend, isn't it? It's going to be absolutely lovely this weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed, more sun. Yeah, God, the good one. I want you fully present. Might make you a virgin. Okay. I wish I could collab with you, Lulz Girl. If you want to collab with Lulz Girl or any of us, you need to check out the Smule app. When Rant James is talking about Fart James, that is me. Oh, okay. But I will definitely check out your channel, Mark, once this is finished. Violet sang Julie Andrews' tune last night. Is that Violet, How Deep Is Your Love? Yeah, that was my first collab that I did. Is that Violet Bird? Is that Violet Bird you're talking about? Bottle caps? Is that the right person? Violet Bird, I think her name is. Or if I've got it wrong, you can tell me. God the Good One might take a few extra blessings for that one. Yeah, Violet Bird, yeah. It's hard to know people's channel names and to work out. I'm subscribed to Violet. I'll check out her channel again if she's done a new song. That's why I keep my piece of paper. People tell me different stuff about different channels and then I go check them afterwards because Mark does fart work. He's a fart artist with Rant Jam, is forming the Illuma Fart Reliance. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. I'm so glad that this old stoner is in here. I've seen him featured on Rant Jams quite a lot, in the background sometimes. But I've never actually checked out your channel, although I've heard a lot about you. Mark Fern Jones is the most hardworking tuber I've ever seen. Oh, well, that's good. You can watch the repeat. Thank you, God the Good One. I appreciate that. Yeah, God the Good One has a really awesome channel. So does Steph, best friend in your thread. She has an awesome channel. Lols Girl, I'm just getting into Lols Girl's channel. And finding out that she's got Smule as well. And that there are loads of people on there that want to collab and join in. And oh, it's just so much love. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Oh, shucks. Oh. I'm just another YouTube monkey throwing shit at wall to see if anything will stick. Aren't we all just working monkeys in this day and age? Working monkeys working for the man. Any news on your power, Chris? Seriously, man, you uploaded like breathing. Well, I mean, breathing's an essential part of being a YouTuber. I mean, if I could just upload me breathing, then we'll just put a picture of me sleeping all night long, if that helps. You can watch me while I sleep. Would that make some good YouTube viewing? This old stoner me, mate, too, trying hard and trying harder. Yeah, we all work hard for the man. It's a daily, you know, struggle to fit everything in, you know, editing, live streaming, watching people's streams, watching their content, commenting. Yes, sleep videos. Yeah, I'll just stream me sleeping for 8 hours a night. That would get me some watch time. You know, if we could projection stream, we just stream and you get to see the person's dream in their head like an air bubble. That would be so cool. I'm doing really good. Harsh Info did a bunch of sleeping on camera and trying to get his 4K. I'm doing really good. Just taking my first break from work to get back to work. He's been wonderful hanging out with you. I love the community. Oh, thank you so much, Mark. I'm going to check your channel out because I've heard so much about you and I haven't seen your channel and now I need to. She works hard for the money. Exactly, Steph. We all work hard for the money. No, people are saying 4 hours. Oh, man, 4 hours. Oh, come on. You're killing me here. Raven, I would join you, but I never go live without my toddler home. Maybe next time. Oh, no worries, lol. No worries. I don't live stream very often with my boys around. We'll put crazy turtles on the stream, even just the camera pointing at the street corner. Yeah, I'm gonna point it at my lamppost that I have graciously outside the front of my house, and you can watch the neighbour's light turn on and off and on and off like 5,000 times a night. It keeps me up. It might as well keep somebody else up. Have you seen the guy that tries to do the continuous stream record? No, I haven't. Okay, Doodles by Doug. Thanks for coming by. People say I'm prolific. It's dull, but he's working hard at it. Oh, thank you, Doodles, for staying and coming by, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Do give it a like if you haven't before you leave, and if you want to come back and comment on this stream once it's gone up, please feel free to do so. I do like reading your comments about my stream after it's been up as well. I do like to read what you thought of my live stream, whether it's good or bad. He's called Mark Corn. Okay. I'm thinking of changing my channel to the Spaced Out Stoner and just be a continuous stream of watching the ISS live stream. Bye, Doodles. Thanks for coming by. Much love. The record is 156 for continuous streaming. Can you actually stream for that amount of time? Is there not a limit to how long you can stream on YouTube? Isn't it like 8 hours per video? He's pottering around his kitchen now. I don't think anyone would want to see a continuous stream of my life, to be fair. I mean, my life isn't that exciting, to be fair. It's kind of boring. My life's kind of boring. I do have a really cool top on today, though. Everyone likes to see my fashion. My fashion today is this. It says, J'adore mon amour. So that's my French top for the day. That's today's fashion. For some reason, people are interested in my slogan t-shirts and what I wear. So I'm wearing J'adore mon amour. If you're interested, that's what I'm wearing. We've gone French today. And if you use Hangout, you're limited. Otherwise, you're free. Yeah, Hangouts is 8 hours. I like it. Doesn't mean follow God. No, je mon amour. J'adore mon amour. Ugh. I'll get my words out. J'adore mon amour. Well, j'adore mon amour actually means I love my lover or I adore my lover. J'adore mon amour means I love my lover or I love my love. So it means I love my lover. I like it doesn't mean follow God, but it means I love my lover. That's just a bit of a romantic motto. Hey, Nathan likes drums. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. I like your shirt. Yeah, I like it too. Thank you, Heather. It means I love lover or I love love. It's kind of a lovey-dovey one. It's different to my usual tops that are maybe a bit more goth. Today we've gone French. So we've gone French today. Gone for a bit of a Frenchy feel. I'm in a kind of a Frenchy mood. So we've been streaming for like an hour now, I think, give or take. My guest still isn't here. He's having technical difficulties with the fact that the power guys have turned the power off right in the middle of my stream. Follow God, he's sort of a big deal. Yeah. I checked out Heaven last night while it was closed as well. I did leave a comment in Heaven's Gates that were closed the day before the big wedding, and you're thinking about the French. Yeah, like this stream, or God may get upset. He will smite you all. Bottle caps, I will say it to you and any person else that would like to ask about the wedding. I don't care. I don't care about the wedding. I don't care who's marrying. It's uninteresting. It's a waste of money. It's all hype. He might get upset. He might get upset. Exactly. God probably went to lunch. I've heard about those European breaks. Canadians are lining up the airport on the news heading over. Well, they obviously have very sheltered lives. If the most important thing you're doing this weekend is watching the royal wedding, you need to get out more. The world record guy says he's got to last till 11:03 p.m. Chris knows about live streaming for a long time. Chris did 24 hours for a charity live stream a couple of weeks ago. Did you not, Chris? Are you still here, Christopher? He did a live stream for 24 hours, and that was enough, I think. Are you still here, Chris? Yeah, God's always watching all of us. Exactly. God will smite you if you do not like my channel. And God will also smite you if you do not like and subscribe to his channel. You will feel the almighty wrath. Also, God the Good One also has a giveaway on at the minute to win some of his masks, which I have definitely entered because I love God the Good One, and I would be so appreciative of winning one of his masks. I'm going to take off and go watch the Hangouts video. Okay, this old stoner, thank you for coming by, though. I'm glad to see you found my channel. Thank you for watching. 69 left to go. Then we can have a party. Yay, got the good one. Needs to get to 1K this weekend. If you haven't, do share his channel out and also check out his giveaway as well that he has. There's a bird trying to get in my house, keeps stalking my window. I said, no, geez. Yeah, it's a bit like Crimson Fantasy has a skunk stalking him. If you didn't see my live stream with him the other day, he is being stalked by a skunk outside his house. You have trouble with birds. Crimson Fantasy has trouble with skunk stalking. Yeah, I want a good mask too. Yeah, I want to win one. Okay, Beauty in the Barrel, thanks for coming by, though. Hearts and loves and everything else out to you, girl. Thanks, Heather, for coming by. I actually showed a short clip of you ironically on a show a day or two ago. You shoot this old stoner. God, the good one. What video did you put up, this old stoner? What clip did you use? Skunks are worse. Yeah, he's being stalked by a skunk, or at least your channel. The Raven flying intro to something. The Raven's flying intro to something. My intro. You watched my intro, this old stoner? I just had your channel up on the tab. Oh, thank you, Stoner. That's nice of you. I'm so glad everyone is finding my channel and liking it and getting so much love and support and from all you guys. I think it's really cool. I didn't expect to have so many of you and to be like on like 560 at the minute on the way to 600 is just like awesome. Your intro, is that crows or ravens? Which one do you think it is, Bottle Caps? Do you think they're ravens or crows? Well, my intro was made by my moderator, Christopher Bartram, or Illegal Killmaster, whatever you want to call him, made my intro. And he also made my outro as well. If you haven't seen both my intro and my outro, they were made by Christopher Bartram, my moderator. He also made my son's intros and outros as well. That was a 50-50. Ravens dressed as crows. Yeah, they're stunt crows. They're stunt crows posing as ravens. Of course. I'm a girl of mystery. So is my channel. I'm a mystery and my channel is a mystery. I have a raven right now sitting on my shop roof 10 feet from me looking in the window. That's me spying on you, bottle caps. My minions are everywhere. It's me watching you, bottle caps. My ravens fly around all over spying on people. Probably what it is. It's one of mine. You know, in my attic, I have a collection of ravens and crows that just sit there, and I send them out to people. They're like my little raven minions. No, he's my old friend. He's been here for like 10 years. Wow, that's so cool. I'd love to have a raven that just sat outside my house. Usually having a raven that follows you around is a bad omen. Just to let you know. Having a raven follow you is meant to be a bad omen. It means that death is lingering above you. Or there is a spirit that is still hanging around with unfinished business. So you could have a from the beyond the grave stalker. Leave my door open, he'll sneak in the house and steal the dog biscuits. Ooh, you have a very friendly raven there. But then again, all us ravens are friendly. It could be that you have a somewhat of a link to the other world, bottle caps. Having a raven above your house is usually an omen of some description. It could be an omen of a dead one that has passed on but is still around, or it could be an omen for a death that is near. Not that I study ravens or anything like that. First Nations. Okay. So, you know, it could be something like that. Or it might be something totally different. Has Chris totally gone? He doesn't seem to be in my stream. I'm going to message him and say, hey, what's up? See what's going on with his internet and see if he's got anywhere with it, because it's kind of annoying. The first time I've had him on my stream in ages and he's not here. The Raven is the creator. Buttercaps, your girlfriend just posted a video. Ooh. Who's your girlfriend, Bottlecaps? Who's your girlfriend, Bottlecaps? I'm always interested in girlfriends and boyfriends. Which girlfriend, Stephanie? Does he? I didn't know he had a girlfriend. Who's Bottlecaps' girlfriend? This is some juicy gossip. God is the which one? Which? Oh, Steph. Who's Bottlecaps' girlfriend? This is need to know information. Susie. There's only one. There can be only one. There can only be one God, the good one. There's only one God. I don't know what's happened to Chris. He's not even on here now in the chat. I've been abandoned. But nevertheless, I will continue to stream as long as there are people here. God, can I have the day off today from work? Yeah, have the day off from work. Call in sick. Enjoy the sun. Watch me live stream. 68 left to go. See, you're getting it, God the good one. Can you write me a note? See, God, you're getting them. You've gone up by like 5 since I spoke to you this morning. I'm not doing a late night to get this nonsense to happen. Okay. Well, I will promote you in every stream I possibly can for the next 24 hours if that will help you. First Nations culture here on the West Coast. The raven created everything. That's why you see the raven on all the totem poles here on the West Coast of British Columbia. Oh, wow. Give me a nice history lesson there, Bottle Caps. Thanks for you. I do love ravens. I've had an obsession, excuse me. I've had an obsession with ravens since I was a little girl, and I first saw a raven on the way to school, and it was in the graveyard on the way to school. And since then, I've been obsessed with them. I just love ravens. I love the name. I just love everything they are associated with. I know they're associated with, things like death and stuff like that, but I still love them. I've got beer to drink. I'm drinking Coke. It's a bit early in the day to start drinking. It's only 3:15. Although I have never actually drunk alcohol on my live stream. Oh no, I have frowny dimples. Look. I have the frown dimple look right here. Because I frown too much. You get the frown dimples right here. See? More pronounced on one side. Hey, the Good Cell Life. Hey, I've been following you around today as well. And Jelly Duck is in the house. Quack, quack, Jelly Duck. Quack, quack. How are you? How's your day? I'm awesome, actually. I'm having one of the best days I've had in a while. Good Cell makes fun of me drinking in my closet. Watching the royal wedding, you have a big smile on your face. No, not watching the royal wedding. The royal wedding is tomorrow. Are you all right? I'm wonderful. How are you, Jelly Duck? I don't want to watch the wedding, Bottle Cap. I would rather gouge my eyes out. I would rather let ravens gouge my eyes out. It's just not for me. I didn't watch the last one. I don't intend to watch this one. I don't care if they pop the baby out. I don't care if they're getting married. Well, you can do that, Bottle Caps. Maybe you could film it for me and I'll watch it. But I'm not prepared to waste my entire Saturday staying at home when I could be doing something more fun, like going to see Deadpool 2 in the cinema. Now that is fun. Deadpool 2 in the cinema is fun for me. Watching the wedding is not fun at all. My mate's having a royal wedding party. No, thank you. Nah, I'm just not into it. I'm doing good, by the way. I've watched the latest video. That looks good. Which one did you watch, Jelly Duck? Oh, my leg's hurting. I twisted my ankle the other day. Deadpool was filmed here on the West Coast in Vancouver. Well, that's really cool. I want to see Deadpool. I'm desperate to go see it. If it means a toss up between going to see Deadpool and watching the royal wedding, I'm sorry, but I'm going to see Deadpool. Deadpool comes before wedding. Believe me, I'm a girl that loves a good wedding, but a royal wedding is just not for me. God, have a divorce party for the royals. Yeah. Have a drunken divorce party. Have a I don't care party. I don't care for the royal wedding. I don't care for the royal baby. I don't care about the royal family. Have an off with their heads wedding. What I think of the royals? Off with their heads. For what it's worth cover. Yeah, that was my Liam Gallagher tribute song. I absolutely love that song. You're going to watch Pornhub. Well, I can see how that would be more fun. I can see how that would be more fun. Have you got a £1 note handy, Raven? A £1 note? There is no such thing as a £1 note. Not in this day and age. It's a £1 coin. Ouch, I'm being attacked. We don't have £1 notes here, Bottle Caps. We have £1 coins. And the sun is destroying my live stream. There we go. Let's see if that is better. Ooh, the Midnight Raven is in the dark-ish. Better for me because the sun is causing me problems. We are trying to find a cross between light and day. Pull out a piece of paper money then. Why? Paper money. Like this. See, look, I'm so poor, it's just a £5 note. Live stream looks shiny. Which live stream? This one? Most likely there's a picture of Her Majesty on it. Winston Churchill. Yeah, God is shining upon me. And then there's Queenie. It's the only one I have. Look at that. I have nothing. Shining down the heavens. The greatest warlord the world has ever seen. What, Winston Churchill? I would say so. Yes, the greatest warlord the world has ever seen. I would say he is. Yeah, the sun is playing havoc. It's coming right in my window, look. Ah. God is shining upon me. The Queen is a warlord. No, well, I guess. I'm not really into the royal family and all that jargon. It doesn't really interest me. Is anybody else doing anything more fun than watching the royal wedding? Because there has to be something more fun than that. Like, I don't know, watching paint dry maybe. Mowing your lawn. Hey, Angel of Mercy fam. Hey, how you doing? I love all these cool names in here. Jelly Duck, Angel of Mercy. I like some really goth names. Hey, Angel of Mercy. Hey, how are you today? How's everyone today? If I haven't already asked you how you are. In the Commonwealth, the royal family is very popular. It may be popular, but it's not popular in my household or my family. No one likes the royal family. I didn't even know about it until all these live streams. You didn't know about what? The royal wedding? I don't know how you wouldn't have noticed the royal wedding unless you like live in a cave or under a rock maybe. Maybe it's because you were living in your cupboard, Steph. Maybe you spent 2 minutes time in the cupboard. You didn't hear about it. Hey, you Dizzy's in the house. Hey, my friend. How are you doing? I saw you talking to Hazy Days the other day in a live stream, and I popped in just for a minute. You live in your closet. I live in my closet sometime. I go in there to pick some clothes sometime, and I just think that one day I'm just going to get stuck in there. My closet is like all black. There's no light. So I think if I go in my closet to try and find some clothes one day, I'm just not going to come out. I'm just going to get stuck. There's no light at the end of my closet. Yeah, Jelly Duck, if you haven't supported God the Good One, do promote his channel. He's trying to hit 1K this weekend. Do like, subscribe, and share all his stuff. Promote his new song, You Can't Take My Heart Away, which is an awesome video as well, so that everyone will go like, subscribe, and just share his brilliant content to get him to 1K. How's you, Angel of Mercy? You Dizzy, you're doing really well. Yeah, I did see you on, I think it was Hazy Days as you were on the other day. I did pop in, and I did see Hazy Days the other night when he did an unboxing as well. God rocks, great channel. Yes, he does rock. I'm so glad to have God the Good One here because I watched his video and I met him in Rant Jams' stream. And then to see God the Good One on a live stream and everything was really cool. And then to hear his new video was just totally out of this world. Yep, I help him a lot. He needs it. Yeah, he does. Where is Midnight? Midnight is currently somewhere. Midnight, I believe, is outside. Oh. Nope. Don't see him. Midnight, I believe, is outside enjoying this gorgeous, unusual sunny weather that we're having. What's your opinion of Brexit, Raven? Oh no, we're getting political now. My opinion of Brexit. I'm all for it. I'm all for the Brexit and coming out of Europe and certain stuff. Yes, sir. God, anytime, man. Yeah, God the Good One. Do support God. Hang on, I've just got a message from my son. I just message him. Trying to hit 1K. Yeah, he's trying to hit 1K so we can have a drunken party on Saturday. So if you haven't already, smash the like button for the Midnight Raven. Yeah, go check out God the Good One. Check out You Dizzy. I haven't managed to watch a lot of You Dizzy's stuff, but I have seen him on Hazy Days' live streams and that quite a lot. So do go check out other people's channels and like and subscribe and, you know, just generally share the love on YouTube. But yeah, if you've smashed this like button, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I will try and check out some more of your videos, Dizzy. I try and check out everybody, but I mean, I've been in like 5 live streams this morning already. Okay. So I was in, just to give you a heads up, I was in Katie's family vlogs this morning. I checked out God the Good Ones. I also checked out Oreo Kids stream this morning. I've been on like 4 or 5 streams this morning. As well. I've been everywhere. You're funny also. Okay, I do like someone that can make me laugh, Dizzy. Yeah, I've been in like 5 streams this morning already, and at the minute it's only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been in live streams since about 10 this morning. I did Kate's family vlog this morning. Then I joined in on the Good Ones, and then I checked out Oreo Kids live stream. Then I watched the Creator Alliance interview with Rant Jams, and now I'm in my own stream as well. So I haven't stopped all morning. Hey, Bat Out of Hell Racing, first time viewer. Good morning from Tennessee. Well, good morning. How did you find my channel, Bat Out of Hell Racing? Where did you find me? And if you found me, more power to you for finding me. Yep, Dizzy's in the house. God, the Good One's in the house. Best friend in your thread is in the house. Bottle Caps, I think, is still here. You've got some really cool people in here today. We had this old stoner in here earlier. We had Chris Bartram. Who else have we had today? We've had Jelly Duck in the house. We've had the Good Cell Life. We've had loads of really cool channels, even some I didn't expect. You found me on a live chat somewhere. Yeah, I'm everywhere. Well, not literally everywhere. But I am in quite a lot of streams. I do feature in quite a lot at the minute. I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to streams. I'll feature in like 4, 5, 6 streams a day. More if I can make it. I mean, I love checking out people's streams and I love talking to them on their channel and I love listening to their streams. Sorry, got a call from someone, but told them God was busy talking to you. Oh, thank you so much, God. Even God gets calls in heavens too. Oh, well, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, God. God's light keeps shining on my screen. I need to give my laptop a bit of a clean. I'm so busy, I don't even have time to clean my laptop in between streams. It's pretty much covered in dust from using it so much. How's everyone else doing? Has anyone else got anything they want to promote? We're obviously trying to get God the Good One to 1K today. Or hopefully get God the Good One to 1K this weekend. If it was me calling, asking if you had room for a poor white boy. Oh, hey, Wicked Fabs. A lot of us stream if you like live streaming, but I've heard, yeah. God the Good One streams, Best Friend in Your Thread streams, You Dizzy streams. I stream because you're obviously here. I love streaming. I'd love to appear in other people's streams as well. I haven't had the opportunity yet to feature in somebody else's stream. The only one I've really been in is my own. I have had a couple of people on. I've had Rant Jams on. I've had Crimson Fantasy and I've had Jeanette Pickering in my streams before. But I would love to feature on somebody else's channel. That would be kind of cool to feature on their channel. That would be awesome. Instead of me being the one talking, I can do the one listening and chattering on someone else's stream. So if anyone out there is doing a live stream at some point and they need someone to come on, I'm quite happily to come on. Yes, lots of great supporters right here if you want to make friends. Yeah, loads of good friends here. Everyone will watch your content and support you. And I feature people on my channel. Like I said, I've had Crimson Fantasy, Jeanette Pickering, and I've had Rant Jams on my channel. I obviously have Chris Bartram, my moderator, but he's also a published author as well, which is really cool. I also feature in some of his books as a character called Raven. And some of his books also feature excerpts from my life, which is kind of weird, but kind of cool. That Raven's already in 3 books, and there's another book on the way. I really got to learn how to do the streaming stuff. Do you not know how to stream, Wicked Fabs? If you use OBS, then the best thing to do would be to check out my moderator, Chris Bartram, who made a video on how to use OBS on your live streams. If you're like me and you use Google Hangouts, it's fairly simple. But if you want a tutorial, I can get my if he was here, that would have helped. But he does have an OBS tutorial on his channel, and I can get him to do a Hangouts one as well. So Christopher Bartram, if you want to know about computers or bots or anything like that, check out Christopher Bartram's channel. He does the kind of bots thing and the YouTube fake account kind of thing, and he does the security type of thing on YouTube, and he does the OBS and how to stream and everything all on his channel. So his name's Christopher Bartram. You will find him as one of my mods. Cartoon that. Hey Cartoon, how you doing? I have a live stream every Saturday afternoon at 4:30 Eastern Time. It's a hoot, and I have many people that come and share. Okay, Dizzy. I'll have to check out one of your live streams. I don't know if I have, because I've always seen you on like Hazy Days' one. I don't think I might have checked out your own one before, but I couldn't stay long. I'm sure I saw one on yours. But I'll try and check your own live stream out. Hey Cartoon, how are you? How are you doing today? I'm so glad you're here, Steph. Steph's my moderator that's around. My other moderator, unfortunately, was cut off due to power in his area being turned off. He lost his power, unfortunately, which is a shame because he was meant to be on my channel today. Susie made a video of rolling up the rim Tom Hortons coffee. I hope many channels also fun sharing other channels. It is very fun sharing other channels. I mean, sometimes just because you have a channel name like mine's the Midnight Raven, it doesn't tell you a lot about the channel. It makes my channel very mysterious being called the Midnight Raven because it doesn't tell you anything. It's not like being a music channel and having music in the name, or being a car channel and having the word car in the name. My channel is the Midnight Raven, which gives nothing away. I'm a woman of mystery. This is a good stream / interview with Rant Jams, another streamer. Thank you, Steph. Steph is my newly hired moderator, and she is doing an awesome job. An absolutely awesome job. I have 4 moderators. I have Chris Bartram, I have Bottle Caps, and then I have Best Friend in Your Thread, and I have Emily Bird. They are my 4 moderators, 2 men and 2 women. The bigger I get, I will add more mods. You're just a dizzy nut. Hey, little man.
Hey, thanks for your drink.
Yeah, it's a drink. There we go. Bronze Hazard is now home as well. If you'd like to say hello, Bronze Hazard, you may. There you go. That's his hand. If you like lives, you will see many of us in them. Yeah. Your name keeps your content open to different things. Exactly. Yeah. The thing is, I mean, I find that if you put the name of what your channel is in the actual channel, people already know what your channel is about. So if they decide they don't like cars and your channel has a car name, they just won't go to it. With mine being called the Midnight Raven, you don't know what my channel is. So technically, to find out what my channel is, you need to go to it, which is kind of cool because then you just get random people come to your channel, rather than people going, oh, well, it's a car channel, I don't like cars, and not going, if you see my point. So it makes my channel a bit of a mystery. Thank you to all of sub to me, to my channels. It means a lot. Well, yeah, it means a lot to me as well for you coming here, Bat Out of Hell. Thank you, Mr. T. Is that enough? Or do you want some more? I like you to. Can you wipe your face? You're covered in.
No, I'm not.
Coke, right here. You got Coke mustache.
Yeah.
He's aged like 10 years with a Coke stash. How's my little man today? This is Bronze Hazard. He also has a channel. You want to promote your channel? You want to promote it?
No.
His name is Bronze Hazard. He has a YouTube channel and he does gaming on there. He does Fortnite, Farming Simulator, and a load of other channels.
I might be doing one today.
He might be live streaming today, but as he's been at school, sometimes he doesn't live stream as often as I do because of live streaming is very exhausting. Yeah. Christopher is the tech savvy fellow. Yes, Christopher Bartram, if you have any tech questions about OBS, Google Hangouts, security, bots, is your name branded? What, the Midnight Raven, is it branded?
Why do you always use Google Hangouts?
Because it's an easy way to do it.
Is it?
Hey, Sidewalk Chloe, it's been a while since you've come over. How are you doing? Is my name branded? What, the actual term, the Midnight Raven? I have a t-shirt with it on, if that counts, Wicked.
Oh, what's that smell?
What's the matter? It's from outside. It's because they're ploughing the fields. Yeah, like it's the fields.
Poo. It smells like poo.
Yeah. It's the fact that we've got chicken farms and they spread the fields around here because we live near farms. And it can get a bit whiffy during the summer, which is always nice when you want to sit outside in the sun and it smells like there's a cow shed in your back garden. Or it could just be Talon's feet. Who knows? Could be Tal and smelly feet.
Like they smell more cheesy.
Oh, my little man.
Mummy.
Yes,
You're gonna be up.
I can do. I was streaming in here
It's
because
just
of the
that
live.
I might go live later, but I'm asking my friends, can they please can they not send me invites?
No, my name's not branded. I do have a T-shirt with my name on, and I do want to do stuff branding wise once my
Mum,
channel gets so big.
Spraying kicking all
Yes.
over the field.
Yes, they probably are bottle caps. I did go out the other day and find that being on the bus was kind of, ooh. But that's the thing, you get living in the countryside.
You go to the newsroom now.
If you keep being you won't have to worry about your game. But yeah, going around in the countryside, you find chickens, you find not spreading. I spent most of my childhood living around farms. I had a farmer's field in front of my house, and I had a farmer's field to the side of my house for about 15 years. So you get used to it, and you don't register the smell after a while. It just becomes second nature to having the smell around. You just then generally it just becomes just second nature to have it. Did you know the birth of civilization started in England with farmers? My granddad was a farmer. My granddad was a farmer, and my nan was a milkmaid. So there's some interesting stuff for you. Yeah, my granddad was a farmer. He worked on the farm, and he met my nan, who was the milkmaid of the farm, which is kind of cool. I've always liked that story that my nan was a milkmaid and he was a farmer. And they met on a farm. All your family over here are farmers. It is a really, I suppose they've had it quite rough for a good, maybe a good, while now. Time to start my day. Have a good afternoon, Raven. Well, thank you, Bat Out of Hell Racing. Do come back and join my channel another time. If you haven't already, before you go, please slap a like on my channel. And if you want to come back and finish watching the stream, it will go up this afternoon. And if you want to leave me a nice comment on the stream as well when this goes up as a video, you can do that as well. That would be awesome. Thank you, Bat Out of Hell. I'm so happy that so many new people have come to my stream today. I've had Bat Out of Hell in here. I've had This Old Stoner, who I've always wanted to have come on my channel, but I've never had them. They're people I've seen around, like This Old Stoner. I've seen so much about him, but I've never had him actually come on my channel or feature in my videos or anything, which I think is really cool. Something that's affecting, yeah. Hey, Big Ann. It's been a while since you've been here too. We're just going to change rooms, so stay with me. We're going on a mystery tour to another room. Whoa. Whoa. We are on the move. I don't generally do moving videos because my camera is terrible. We're on the move again. Oh, look, and Midnight's here. Someone was asking earlier about Midnight, and he is here. Woo! I have just dropped everything. Middy! You guys wanted to see Midnight. Middy, come here. Hang on, people. I am here. I just need to put myself in. Midnight! Middy! Where did you go? Here he is. He's Middy. Say hello. Say hello to people of YouTube. Middy. Midnight, look. The people of YouTube want to say hello. Say hello. That boy. Aww. You had good there, Rich. Yes. We say hello? Say hello. Say hello. Say hello to people. To go. To go. Okay. Oh. Okay, he's off. No worries, Mr. Mid. What did I miss? They were very rich, used their prisoners of war from World War II to work the farms. I don't know much about farming in the UK. I just know my granddad was a farmer and that my nan was a milkmaid. As you have seen, we have changed rooms. My son is home, so I change room when he comes back so that he can continue to play the world's terriblest game called Fortnite because it gets on my nerves. I love his white whiskers. Yes, he's got very long white whiskers and most of his back is black and then he's got like a pure white tummy with little spots all over it. It's kind of cool.
One last thing.
Yes.
Can you try and fix my headset? My bit's falling off.
Shoddy workmanship. Who else do we got here? Wow, your pussy is fat. Excuse me, bottle caps. I might have to take you off being a mod for a comment like that. There is nothing wrong with my cat. He is fully healthy, actually. He's not fat. It's called fur.
Yeah. You got bad lighting.
I will unmod you, bottle caps, if you are rude about my cat. I'm just trying to fix my son's headphones because he's a big donkey. My cat, a fat cat is better than this. He's not fat. He's very healthy and he has a shiny coat. He's not fat at all.
It doesn't pop out.
I need to keep talking to him. It's called a live stream for a live stream. Right. Oh, the tribulations of being a parent, having to fix stuff.
Having to buy.
Watch my video and look at my fat dog. Well, my cat is not fat. It's called Puffy Fur. And he also has an umbilical hernia, which makes him look fat, which he isn't. He has an umbilical hernia, which at the minute is currently not being operated on due to the vet's advice not to operate on him at the minute.
Repeat it. Go back on.
Good old mummy. Oh, I'm stuck. Wait. Door.
Thank you.
Door, please. Watch my video and look at my fat dog. Well, my cat's not fat. He's got an umbilical hernia in his stomach area, which makes him look puffy because he has an extra layer of fat around it, safeguarding it. But he's actually not fat, but he can't have an operation at present because they've deemed that the hernia isn't serious enough. They're going to wait for it to become an issue for him and then operate on him rather than operating unnecessarily. So my cat does actually have a medical condition. He's not just fat. It's a hernia. And he's had a hernia since the day he was born. And I lovingly kept him, even though he had the hernia, which is kind of cool. I did keep my cat, even though he was medically ill. I think he's a beautiful feline. Oh, thank you, Big Ang. Yeah, I mean, he did have a hernia when he was born. And out of the litter, I chose him because I wanted the runt of the litter to have a good life. And I thought that everyone else will pick the nice cats. And I picked the one that had the issue. And most people would have said, why on earth did you pick someone, you know, a cat that already had a medical issue? And it's because I felt bad for him that he'd never get rehomed because he had the hernia. Some people see that as like an eyesore for not getting a cat, or you know, if you see a dog that's got 3 legs, you're like, oh, I don't want to get that. So I felt sorry for him. which is why I chose him out of all the healthy cats. He was the one that stuck out more for me. So that's why I chose him over other cats, because he had the umbilical hernia and I felt so sorry for him. And I felt that he might not get housed because of the hernia, and which made me feel really bad. Which is why I chose him. Those types make better fur babies. Yeah, I find that he's left a like, can't stop. Okay, thank you, Big Red Bear. I did watch you in Kate's stream this morning, so I did check you out yesterday as well on like 2 streams, so I'm sure I will see you at some point. How are you, McDonald's lady? Haha. Yeah, I'm not at McDonald's watching you today. I'm currently streaming at home. Yeah, my dogs were going to be put down, but we rescued one for a hernia and the other because he's a deformed leg. Oh, I'm so sorry, Steph. Yeah, I've had 2 cats now that have had hernias. The first cat I had had a hernia from when it was born, and I kept him. And he later died. He was hit by a car, unfortunately, about a couple of weeks after I had him operated on. And now Midnight hasn't had the hernia operated yet because they're not deeming it serious enough. But I loved him no matter what. So I've had 2 cats in a row with a hernia, both times. Alright, it's my son's girlfriend messaging me, wants to know where he is. They still deserve a home, even though some don't think so. Yeah, that's why I took Midnight, because he had a hernia. And that's the reason I also took Blossom, because she had a hernia too. And I felt that just because they had problems, I'm just going to change my camera slightly because the light is really bright and that sun is in my eyeballs. I'm going to change the camera slightly and move so that I don't have the sun shining on my face so much. But yeah, I found that that it was more rewarding to have a cat like that that had issues, and I felt it more beneficial for myself that I'd saved him, and I thought it was kind of cool. My cat was just older, no health issues, but because she was older, we adopted her. Oh, you went for the age thing. Yeah, I see like these programs on TV where they're trying to get a dog that's like 10 or 11 adopted, with the fact that it's only got like 4 or 5 years maybe left. And the same with cats. Sometimes the older cats and the older dogs don't get a look in because they are older. And I feel for me that really upsets me, that just because it's old, doesn't mean it doesn't deserve a nice couple of years left on this earth, because life is short, and even an old cat. I'm just trying to find a place where the sun is good, sorry, because it really is shining in my window and causing problems. I can see the glare on my face. I might actually have to shut my curtain a bit because it's glaring now. And see if we can get the sun to behave. It might be just my face that's shiny. Hey, can I help you? What's the matter now? What?
I don't know how much is there yet, but
Not a lot.
if I give you all of this, yeah? Wait, how much is it? 10.
You've got like £1 there.
Oh, wow.
I love animals and I would love a
20.
farm someday. You can't save them all, but you do what you can. Yeah, exactly. all animals deserve a home, whether they have 2 legs, 3 legs.
5 legs.
You know, like my cat's got hernia,
Mummy,
and both my cats have had hernias.
guess what? I want £20. Can I have 2 £7, £8 then?
No.
Because there's this cool suit I want. It's literally the only suit I want.
I'm not having 20.
It's 1,500 feet.
That's not my problem. You have to say
Oh,
that.
yeah, but after basically by the time I get there, I'll be out the
Gonna take a cat nap before work. See you later, Maven, and everyone in the chat. All right, thank you, Steph, for coming by. Thanks for coming. I've been stalking you all day. You probably deserve a nap. Have a nice day or evening. Is there anybody left in here? Have you all gone? Is anyone still surviving my live stream? I think I've been live streaming for like an hour and a half. I didn't know if anyone was left. I was hoping Chris was going to turn up, but have a great day. You too, Steph. I'm sure I will catch you in another stream at some point. We seem to follow each other around. To be fair, we do seem to stalk each other. I'm here just changing my grandson's diaper. Oh, you got your grandson over. That's cool. So I'm gonna see if I can tweet this out again. And see if I can get anybody else in here. Midnight Raven's going to retweet her stream. If I can. Copy it and we'll retweet it out. And see if anybody else is around. Just retweet it and see if anybody else is free and wants to come say hi. He's the youngest of. You've got 8 grandchildren. Wow. That is some dedicating to children. That's really nice to have such a big family. My family is kind of big-ish. There's quite a lot of us around. We're in like a clan. Where are you from, Big Ang? Where are you from? Are you from the UK or are you from America or Canada or France or somewhere else exotic? If anybody else is watching this live stream and you want to add me on Smule, you can add me on Smule as the Hot Midnight Raven. As Hot Midnight Raven. Are you from Kentucky? Oh, that's cool. What's it like in Kentucky? That's in the South, isn't it? Is that South America? Kentucky? You have to forgive me. My United States states and stuff like that is very limited. You're in the deep South or the West? Yeah, if you are watching this stream and you haven't checked out God the Good One, go check out his channel. He's trying to hit 1K. Oh, you're in the Middle East. Middle Eastern, sorry. He's trying to hit 1K by Sunday. If you haven't checked out his channel, Go check out his channel, like, subscribe, check out his new song, You Can't Take My Heart Away. It really is a tear-jerking song. Share out so that he can get to 1K by Sunday, because I am pushing him to get to 1K. I think he's awesome and he's got some great content. Also, check out all my other lovely people that have been in my stream today. Steph, This Old Stoner, you, Dizzy, and everyone else that's been joining my stream, and do check out their channels. We have some awesome people in here and a variety of content, from cars to gaming to singing. I mean, there's a whole range of streamers within my within my stream videos and everything. If you want to see a stream back again, you can watch the streams back. There is a playlist on my channel for every stream I have ever done. Also, if you want to check out the Rant Jams interview I did the other night, please check out that as well. That was a week ago today. I did a Rant Jams live stream for 2.5 hours where I interviewed him on my channel. So do check that out. There is a link in this chat, and you can also find that on my channel as well. It's cold in the winter and very hot in the summer. It's very rocky, mountainous state. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a bit like the UK. It's cold in the winter here, and summer. If we do get summer, it gets really hot and then it just dies off. So the weather here is very fluctuating. We don't have like one type of weather, to be fair. It's like one or the other. So do you stream, Big Ann? Do you stream at all yourself? Or do you check out quite a lot of streamers or anything like that? Do you watch other streamers, or do you stream yourself? I personally love to watch other streamers. I don't know if people like to watch me, but I personally like to watch other streamers and their channels, and I like to join in on streams. I haven't really been on people's streams recently, but I would love to get into being on other channels and just participating and talking more. It's just my confidence isn't like really up there, so I try and get used to this whole talking on screen stuff. It's still kind of weird, like talking to nobody effectively, or although you guys are in the chat. Yes, it is very green and lots of farming. Yes, I stream, but I have. Oh, you have a potty mouth. I'll have to check out one of your streams, Big Ann. I'll definitely have to go back and I'll have to check out one of your streams. I think I've sworn once on my channel. I did like one word on it that was kind of, you know, a bad word, but I try not to be fair. I try not to do the whole profanities on my channel, although one time it just. Hey, Creator Alliance. Hey, how you doing? I watched your Rant Jam stream from last night. I couldn't watch it live, unfortunately, because of the time difference for me. But I did watch your live stream, and we were talking about your live stream earlier in my channel. At the top of this live stream, we were talking about your interview. How do you think your interview went last night, Creator? If you haven't watched Creator Alliance's Rant Jam stream, you should definitely check that out. I checked it out first thing I got up this morning. It was the first thing I watched. I also do have a Rant Jam stream, which is a bit different to Creator's one, which is what I liked about it, the fact it was different to mine. Hey, Cartoon Nat, you're still here. How do you think your stream went, Creator Alliance? You have any opinions on your stream you'd like to share? I did share my opinion of the stream in the earlier part of this video. If you want to check out that, you'll have to rewatch. More comedy than anything, lots of life lessons. Oh, I love comedy, Big Ann. Yeah, I love people that can make me laugh. Especially people you don't know. If they can still get a laugh out of you, then you're doing something right. I'm sorry, I have a habit of fiddling with my headphones. I do it when I'm on camera. It kind of puts me at ease. because I still get nervous on camera even now. You know, I've done like 10, 15 live streams now, or however many I've done. I still get nervous on camera. Midnight Raven, I'm off soon. Have you seen my channel yet? No, I haven't seen your channel yet, Cartoon That. I've still been live streaming. I haven't come off live stream yet. I can subscribe to your channel now so that I have it on my thing. If I go on here, I can actually subscribe to your channel right now while I sit here. I think it makes better contents than drama and tea channels. Cartoon That. Greater Alliance, do you have an answer? Cartoon That. How many subscribers do you have, Cartoon That? How do I make sure I've got the right channel? If not, I'll have to check you out afterwards because I can't do it while I'm on stream. Because I'm on my laptop. But I will definitely check you out once I've streamed. I enjoyed it. Honestly, it was semi-different to steer brands in a different direction at times. I was worried about it being too similar to yours. What do you mean too similar to mine? Similar? What do you mean? What you went more for the drama end of it, like the sub for sub or that kind of thing? Were you going for the more drama side of Rant Jams, like the subbing for subbing and you know the controversy with the whole sub stuff? No problem. Yeah, I'll check it out afterwards because I'm currently running the stream off my laptop. I've got the chat running on my tablet. Unfortunately, I can't do both at the same time and open another tab as well. I'm not very technical. Usually, I would have my moderator here and he would input the links for me and I could do it like that. But at the minute, he's currently power stricken. His power's currently cut off where he lives. They're having some technical problems with the power there. So he's currently not here. How did you mean different, Creator Alliance? What was the difference between your live stream and mine? What do you mean by steer him in a different direction? It was semi-difficult to steer. What do you mean? Were you looking for particular answers that you didn't get? Do you mean? I did lives before. It would lag if you open too many tabs. Yeah. Just give me just a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do find Cartoon that if you open too many tabs on my laptop, it starts to lag the stream. So at the minute, I have the tab for my Googles open, I have the tab for my YouTube open, I have the tab for my Twitter open. So I've got like 3 different tabs open at all one time. I'm at work, can hardly hear you. Okay, fair enough. I just had some questions about the comment you made about it being different to mine and finding it hard to steer the conversation. But whenever you're free, Creator. Yeah, I have no idea who I'd like to interview for my next one because technically I didn't plan the interview with Rant Jams either. It was totally, as you will have seen, it was totally off the cuff and I had nothing planned. But I will do another interview soon. I want to interview my moderator, Chris Bartram, on the books he's currently releasing. He's released 6 books in all, and he's currently releasing a 7th one as well. And 3 of the books actually contain Raven as a character in the book using some excerpts of my real life. Would you believe? So I'm actually in a book 3 times over, and I'm now going to be in another book as well. I can't tell you much about the new book, but the old books were parts of my life story and parts of it was fictional, and it was kind of mashed together to make a book. And there's 3 of them in the series, and there's currently another one coming up very soon. Yeah, the Raven is in a book. Isn't that cool? So do you live stream, Cartoon? Do you live stream yourself at all? I mean, I find myself live streaming is fun. You do live stream. Do you enjoy live streaming? I still find it a bit unnerving to live stream. I won't tell a lie. I do find a little bit, I don't know. I've always been a little bit indifferent on live streaming. I find that I'm okay to a point. But I've been asked to go on other people's live streams and be interviewed about my channel and everything and my whole experience on YouTube. And I'm just not sure whether I'm ready to do that kind of stuff yet. I mean, I've only just started to feel comfortable doing my own live streams, and now I'm being asked to feature it on other people's. I'm not sure how I feel about that quite yet, whether I'm quite ready to go on other people's live streams. But I feel that my live streams are coming into their own, and we're starting to feel the flow of a live stream, should we say? They're still random as hell, to be fair. I mean, the other day we talked about skunks and socks and feet fetish and loads of weird stuff. You'd have to watch my live stream from the other day, but that was definitely a weird live stream. We talked about problems I was having with a friend of mine. We talked about skunks. We talked about smelly socks. We talked about the royal wedding. We talked about so much stuff all in one go. But it was really weird and kind of cool at the same time, which is what I love about my streams. They're not really planned, and they don't really have a course of where they're going. They just go in a different direction, or it just happens to be that we change the subject, you know, in the chat, or someone will pick up on a video they've seen or a channel they want to promote, and I'll go with the flow and go with that. Like earlier in the stream, God the Good One came in, so I started promoting his You Can't Take My Heart Away video, and then I promoted his giveaway. And then if other people come in and I've seen their videos recently, or like I said, I've seen their live streams today, I did give a shout out to God the Good One, to Kate's family vlogs this morning, whose live stream I joined. And I also joined who else did I join this morning? Hey, SP Entertainment. Hey, thanks for coming by. Sharing this out. Oh, thank you, SP. I usually stream my work and I enjoy it. Sometimes I do understand where you're coming from, the interview and stuff, and have mixed options. Is that what you mean? I mean, I've been offered to go on quite a few channels to be interviewed and find out more about me, and I'm not sure. I enjoyed chatting, conversing with you today. Oh, thank you, Big Ang. Wish all the luck with your channel. I have to get preparing lunch. Okay, thank you, Big Ang. Thank you for coming by. I will check your channel out as well. Like I said, anyone who I haven't checked out, I go back after the stream and I go through and I take all your names down, and then I check you out after the stream once it's gone live. Going back to your question, Cartoon. I mean, I've been asked to do some interviews, and I've been asked to appear on like a panel on the show. So the interview stuff, I'd love to be interviewed. I suppose that would be really cool. And the shared to 6 sites. Well, thank you, SP. Hey, Jordan, how's it? Thank you for coming by. Going back to what I was saying, Cartoon, I keep getting sidetracked. The interview stuff, I find that it'll be all right. People want to interview me and find out more about the Midnight Raven. You know, I'm a woman of mystery, so there is stuff to be found there. It depends what questions they were going to ask, I guess. Depends how personal they wanted to get. But I've also been asked to go on a panel, on a like in a Google Hangouts panel on someone's channel. I've been invited to quite a few of them. To talk about not only my personal channel, but also my experience talking to rant jams and stuff like that. I would love you to be on my show, Raven. Would you, creator? Oh, another invite. So, going back to what I was saying about your interview with Rant Jams, if you don't mind talking about it, I wanted to know what you meant when you said that. If I go back to your comment, that it was difficult to steer the interview and that you wanted it to be different at times to mine and that you were worried that it was going to be similar. What did you mean by that? Coach Eli is a good one. I got interviewed recently by him. See, now, SP Entertainment, I'm not a big fan of Coach Eli, to be fair. I've got nothing against the bloke and everything, but the whole drama he brings to his channel, I'm not really into it. The whole drama with the King and the Cuck show and all the drama he has on his channel. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of the drama, to be fair. I have watched some of his streams and I've watched some of his podcasts. I watched the podcast he did with WrestleMania about a month ago. I did watch that one. And I have watched a couple of his live streams from afar. I've never really gone in and interacted as such. But I find that, you know, his channel is probably fine, but I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of drama. All I found when I went to his channel is the King and the Cuck show and the Purple Pills, is it, or Purple Hills, and the bearded something or other. It was all causing a bit of drama the day I went there. It was all like drama, 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 and I didn't really want to get involved in it. It really wasn't a chat that was, in my eyes, for anyone else to have a dig at or to join in it. It was more like a tete-a-tete between the four of them. So how are you, SP? How have you been? It's been a while since I've seen you. I think I saw you the other night, but I haven't seen you in like a while in my channel. I don't feel it was the same. I watched your interviews in entirety yesterday. I loved your interview. I just didn't want the interview I had with him to be all about being a real creator. What do you mean by that? By being a real creator? My stream was more... I mean, I did discuss this in the beginning of my video, that I thought your stream was different to mine, that I thought you concentrated more on his YouTube life and the sub for sub thing, and I concentrated more on what Rant Jams and how he became Rant Jams from like school, college, and worked his way up to YouTube. It's not that I don't agree with him, because I do. I just wanted to try and discuss a different topic to get more of an idea of Rant. Okay. The time zones make it a bit weird, but I tried to make it. Yeah, I know, SP. There's the different time zones. I know. It annoys me that I can't watch live streams in America because of the timing. Sometimes I'd have to stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to watch a live stream, and with the fact that I have to get up at 7 in the morning for my kids, I just can't stay up till 3 in the morning. I think it went well. It was not the same as yours, so it was all good. Yeah, I'm not saying your live stream wasn't good, Creator Alliance. I mean, just getting Rant Jams on your stream, you must feel pretty proud of your channel, because, I mean, I only have 500 subscribers, and I felt so much appreciation for Rant Jams coming on mine. And he's been promoting me so much. I can't thank Rant Jams enough for promoting my channel. He's literally promoting it everywhere that he was interviewed by me. And he's showing off my singing and my channel. And I've got so much love for him. And his mum as well, Donna Shaw, was saying some really nice things about how I interviewed him, and that felt really good to have an outsider's opinion of how they view Rant Jams. Okay, Cartoon, thanks for coming by though. Love from the UK. Yes, I am from the UK, Cartoon. But thanks for stopping by though. Yeah, I mean the good thing is, creator, is that no interviews that you do with Rant Jams are going to be the same. Rant Jams has obviously the person he is, and then you have the Rant Jams that you see in his Rant Jams live streams. So there's like two sides to him, and I feel that in my stream I got like a bit of both. I feel that I got Rant Jams as he is on YouTube, and I feel that I got Rant Jams as he is off of YouTube as well, because obviously we discussed his school, his college, we discussed religion, we discussed various different topics that were outside of YouTube. So I feel like I got like maybe an all-round experience with Rant Jams rather than just his creator stuff and his channel. I feel I got like a bit of both. I agree with you, Ethan. I don't want you to think I'm speaking negative of him or the interview. What, my interview? I mean, the fact that I didn't plan my interview and it went so well, I have to top my hat to myself, because I obviously didn't plan it. Yours was obviously planned. You'd arranged to interview Rant Jams, and I obviously hadn't even planned to interview him. The night that it actually happened, I was meant to have had somebody else on, and they got pulled away at like the last 5 minutes. They came on my stream and they had to leave within 5 minutes, and then I didn't have anyone to interview or talk to that night. And Rant Jams just happened to be in the chat and said, "Look, I'll come on." And then it went from half hour to an hour, and then by the time I'd finished streaming, he'd been on there for like 2.5 hours, and I hadn't even noticed that the time had flown, to be fair. So the fact that my interview came as it did is a testament to how great Rant Jams is, because and Slippery Fish as well, I have to give a shout out to him. Slippery Fish came on and took some of the reins of the interview too. He helped by taking a good half hour of the interview so that I could adjust and I could try and find what I was doing, because I obviously hadn't planned to interview him or even to talk to him on my stream. So when Slippery Fish said, "I'll come in for a bit," I was like, yeah, bring him in. And between me and Slippery Fish, he did the first half hour and then I did the rest of the stream as well. So it was like a totally unplanned thing, but it managed to go so well. So I'm not sure how that happened, to be fair. I'd never interviewed anyone before. I'd never really spoken to anyone on Google Hangouts before. The only other person I'd spoken to Google Hangouts would have been my moderator. And since then, I've only had 2 other people on my channel, which was Crimson Fantasy, and I've also had Jeanette Pickering on my channel. Hey, Halos and Heathens. Oh, you wanted to drop in? Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while. How you been? And Hazy Daisy's here, and you Daisy's in the house. You Dizzy, sorry, you Daisy. You Dizzy. Hazy Days and you Dizzy. I can't get my words out today. I was referring to mine, not yours. It's not a competition of whose was better. I think you have misunderstood me. That's not what I meant, Creator Alliance. I never said anything about mine being better. I said that I felt that mine had gone so well, even though I hadn't planned anything. I mean, I've never interviewed anyone before. So for it to have turned out so well was amazing for me. Oh, been well, sorry, I haven't. Oh, no worries. No worries, Neil. It's fine. No worries. I just hadn't seen you around for a while, Halo, but I'm glad you're here. I never said it was a competition, Creator. That's not what I said. I said that I thought that mine had gone really well, even though I hadn't planned mine, because your one was planned and I had 5 minutes to plan for mine. He literally turned up in my stream and boom, I had to think of what to say, the questions. I had to plan the entire live stream in my head as I was doing it. I never said that yours was any less, creator. I said that if you watched the beginning of my live stream, I said that yours was different to mine. If you watch the first part of my live stream, you're the first thing I talk about, creator. And I said in the live stream that I thought that your stream was different to mine because I felt that your questions were scripted and that mine was different because I actually had no time to think of what I was going to ask. I just had to improv and do it like that. It was great, Raven. I loved your interview. I'm in no way meant for any of my words to have been taken even slightly negative. Hey, Sweaty Squirrel. Please can you react to my video? I want a review. Are you talking to Creator Alliance there or are you talking to me? Whose live stream do you love? What is it? I'll take a look at it for you. Are you talking to Hazy Days? Sweaty Squirrel, what? Your name's very different. Yeah, Craig, if you want to hear my opinion on your channel, on your live stream that you did last night, I did say at the front of my live stream today what I thought of your interview, that I thought it was different to mine, and that I thought the content was different because yours was obviously scripted and you knew you were going to interview him, and that mine was different because I didn't have a chance to think of what to say for an interview. He literally turned up in my stream and I had to just suddenly think of an answer and carry an entire live stream not having a chance to think. I did say that I thought mine went deeper into Rant Jams. I did say that on my live stream. You can go back and watch it and you can hear what I said. I did say that I thought that mine went deeper into Rant Jams than yours did. I also didn't pick up, to be fair, on the sub for sub stuff. I wanted to avoid that because I knew I'd get a lot of drama from the sub for sub stuff. There's a lot of people out there that do sub for sub. I personally don't. Sweaty Squirrel, what's with your name? So if you feel that I was talking negatively about your channel, creator, it wasn't negativity, it was creative differences. I don't mean scripted. What I meant is that you knew you were going to interview Rant Jams, so in retrospect, you had more time to prepare. I technically didn't have any time to prepare for the interview. He literally turned up and I had to suddenly just come up with something. I meant like not prepared, not scripted, but prepared, because you knew you were going to interview him. I had no idea. He literally said, "I'll come on your stream," and 5 minutes later he was there. So I didn't have time to think of anything. I didn't even know he was coming on my channel that night. I'd literally gone on stream and been like, you know what? I'm gonna live stream, and I had no idea. You know, that I was gonna live stream him, so I meant that you knew you were going to chat to him, unlike me, so I couldn't prepare a thing. I didn't have anything prepared to talk to him. Do you get my point? I'm not competing with you, creator. I'm not trying to compete in any way because I'm surprised he even came on my channel with the fact that he has so many subscribers and I don't, to be fair. You had Michael Furberger on your show. Oh, he comes in my stream quite often. He also featured on Pusey Studios live stream as well, I believe, a while ago. Hey, Slippery Fish. How are you? We were just talking about the interview with Rant Jams and that Creator Alliance did one as well last night, and we're having what we would call criticisms on each of us streams, however you want to put it. We're having a discussion about it. He is funny. Yeah, we were talking about the Rant Jams interview that was on Creator Studios last night. I do think mine was a deeper look into Rant Jams, but that's my personal opinion. I mean, I can have a personal opinion on my own interview, can I not? He was in my interview for 3 hours, yes. I am making a comparison between the two interviews, and I'm saying that I thought that my stream delved into Rant Jam's off a camera and his life out of YouTube more than his life in YouTube. Is this still up? Is what still up, Slippery Fish? I'm not bad mouthing your chat, your thing. I am saying that mine was different, and I'm talking in my stream to my fans about your interview, and I'm saying that the interview I did was yes, Creator's interview is still up. If you go check out his channel, it's on there. It's an interview with Rant Jams that happened last night. And I'm graciously promoting it on here, and I just said that mine was different. That Creators was more his YouTube life and his sub for sub issues that he has on his channel, and that my one was more his YouTube, his life off of YouTube and his religion and his beliefs and stuff like that. I was more interested in Rant Jams off of YouTube than the Rant Jams on YouTube, because I knew the sub for stuff would come up if you then talked about his channel, because I know the sub for stuff goes on in the chat comments, but I just kind of ignore it. You really think you could get clout out of Rant? What do you mean, Salem? Do we have an issue, Salem? Do you have to be famous? Is that your goal in life, is to be famous? No one's on YouTube to get famous, believe me. Oh, too bad. How's everybody else? Is everyone else still here? Do we have some kind of problem with me chatting about another person's stream? It is opinions not allowed on other people's stuff? Because it's a very small world if you're not allowed to have an opinion on somebody else's YouTube channel or an interview or their music. Has it come to not being allowed to have a difference of opinion on somebody's creativeness or their channel or their work? Believe me, I will react to your video, Sweaty Squirrel. I will check out your channel once this stream is over. If anyone wants my critiques, I'll quite happily give them to you. I only critiqued the Creator Alliance's stream because I thought it was different to mine, which in retrospect was giving a shout out to his channel. I have to go back to work, but in wish I had time because I wouldn't also have been interested in going deep in his life if I'd have had 3 hours, but my show is only 1, which is why I play it again. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't plan to do 2.5 hours. I hadn't planned to do an hour. I hadn't planned to do 5 minutes with Rant Jams. I had no idea where that stream was going to go. I have to top my hat to Slippery Fish. But you were saying that mine was not as good. It's not a competition, Creator. I said yours was different. Everyone's stuff is different on YouTube. No two YouTubers make the same content. I only had an hour, you had 3. Yes, I did have 3, but like I said, mine was different. I can steer them in a certain direction, but the show is about them, not me and my agenda. I never said you had an agenda. You had to steer him in a different direction. He's going to talk about what he wants to talk about. Like I said, I hadn't exactly planned mine. I had Slippery Fish come in and help me because I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't bash your channel or your stream at all, Creator. I said that my stream was different and I gave my own personal opinion on your stream, that I felt that mine went deeper than yours and that you had good parts about yours and I had good parts about mine, which is everyone's allowed to have their own opinion, are they not? You can have an opinion about anything, whether it's channel, music. The idea is to make a channel so that people can talk about it. Thank you, Creator, for stopping by. I never said that mine was any better than yours. I said it was different. And if you go back to the beginning of this and you want to rewatch it, you'll find what I said about your channel if you're so interested. But I do feel that in YouTube, you are allowed opinion, and that you can have different ideas on what's good and what's bad about a stream or a video or anything, come to be fair, and that everyone is allowed to have an opinion. You know, if you don't want to critique someone to critique your stuff, then being on YouTube was probably the wrong place for you, because that's what people do on a day-to-day basis. They critique your stuff. That's just YouTube in a nutshell. But thanks for stopping by, Creator Alliance. Like I said, we can have a difference of opinion on each's interviews. Is there anybody still in here? I think I've possibly scared people off by talking about Creator's video and that I had a difference of opinion. But in this day and age, everyone is allowed their opinion and you're allowed to critique on YouTube, which makes the reason that people have content on their channel in the first place is for you to go over there to look at it and to review it. If you don't want people to look and review your stuff, you're probably in the wrong place. That's fine, creator. I'm not saying there was anything wrong with your interview. I said they were different. I said that my interview was different to yours, which is what makes it good. That you saw two different interviews done different ways, and we got two different things out of them. Hey, Roblox community. Let's leave it at that we have two different opinions, creator. If I can't critique a channel on YouTube, then there's no point of having YouTube. Everyone can have a different opinion. Can they not? If you can stunt people's opinions on your channel, then it's going to be a very small world on YouTube if you're not allowed to say this, that, and the other about people. I'm going to see if my friend is available now. And see if he's got his internet back. It was meant to have been on. Take off your hat. No. Why would I take my hat off? Why would I take my hat off? My hat is me. I wear a hat in every stream. If you haven't seen my stream, then you won't know I wear a hat. Why not your home? No, I always wear a hat. Always have done. Always will do. I wear a hat 24 hours a day apart from when sleeping and in a bath. Hey, Rant Jams. How are you today? We're having a bit of a difference of opinion about your stream last night on the Creator Alliance. He's just been in here and we've been talking about it. And I feel that I've probably got on the wrong side of Creator Alliance, to be fair. I just something, didn't I? I'm sorry? You just what, Rant? Yeah, I think I rubbed Creator Alliance up the wrong way. Yep. I had a different opinion on his interview with you, and I critiqued the interview, and I had my own opinion on the interview, and apparently he didn't agree with me having a critique about his interview, and that I said that mine was different, and that I thought that we got two different things out of the interviews. That he got the YouTube side of you, and I said that in my interview, I felt that I got the Rant Jams out of YouTube, which is what I've said on all my promotion for your stream, that I got to find the Rant Jams on and off screen, and that creators one was more the YouTube side of Rant Jams. And he apparently didn't like that I critiqued his interview and was comparing it to mine. And basically, he believes that I said that my interview was better than his, and that apparently it was a competition to have a better one. And I don't believe that my interview was any better than anybody else. Hey, Marco Polo. I just said that mine was different, which it was. And he knew he was going to interview you. I didn't know. So I feel that I did really well, personally, with the fact that my interview was not only unplanned, I was starstruck as well because of you being Rant Jams. I felt that with only having 500 subscribers, I possibly didn't deserve you being on my channel. That had come to my mind when you said about coming on. I was like, oh my God, I don't deserve you being in my channel. But I think I ruffled a couple of feathers with Creator Alliance on critiquing his interview and him thinking that I'm comparing it to him. So now I wear my hat all the time, Marco. So I'm sorry if Creator Alliance feels that I was critiquing his channel or his interview in any way. I just said that it was different and that I felt differently. Everyone is allowed an opinion and a difference of opinion, and I wholeheartedly believe that you can have an opinion. I think you are natural as an interviewer. Okay. Well, me and the Creator Alliance obviously had a bit of an issue. If you read the chat back, he thought that I thought his was critiquing him or being in competition with him for who got the better interview. I mean, like he said, he only had 45 minutes and I had 3 hours. So technically, I had more time to talk to you and I had more time to critique your channel and to ask you questions and that. And he only had 45 minutes, which I can understand the time constraint to interview somebody. But I'm in no way saying that mine was any better. I just said it was different. And unfortunately, we're not seeing eye to eye on certain issues. I said that I had Slippery Fish too. I mentioned it to Creator Alliance that Slippery Fish came on and helped me because I was starstruck and I had no idea what to say or what to ask. And Slippery Fish came in too and helped. And I have promoted Slippery Fish's channel. That he'd come on my channel and that Slippery Fish was helping. But I think we had a difference of opinion. So, you know, if you're on YouTube and you don't want stuff critiqued, then don't put stuff out there. I mean, everyone makes a critique on every video that's ever put out, whether it's a music video, an interview, a live stream, you know, a demonstration. People are gonna have opinions and stuff. So to not be allowed to have an opinion on something, you know, or critique something, you know, I'm not in competition with anybody. I mean, I've done one interview the entire time, you know, I was lucky that even happened. I'm in competition with no one. I mean, look at my channel, it's got 500 subscribers. You know, it was pure luck, the interview. It's pure luck that I have this promotion now. And I thank Rant Jams for coming on my channel and stepping in the last minute because I was like destitute that I didn't have anyone that night due to issues. But I don't have any negativeness to the Creator Alliance's stream. I just said it was different and I felt mine was a deeper one. And he said that he only had a time constraint and that the talk was directed by you, and he let you talk about what you wanted to, and stuff like that. If you play this back and you watch the comments, you'll see everything he said. If you scroll back, you can go to where he joined, and all the comments are in there, and you can listen to what I said as well if you want to hear both sides of it. Ibram said, Kanjiku something. Hi. Hello. Hi. I'll call you Imbram. Or Ibram. Imbram. But yeah, I wasn't like creating any trouble. I just had my opinion, which I believe I'm entitled to. Go away. He was more official, yours was more casual, both were fun. Yeah, that's what I tried to say. I tried to say that although they were different, that we've got both sides of Rant Jams out there. We've got the work YouTube Rant Jams, and then they had the more out of the YouTube Rant Jams experience. You think the time constraint was a bit of an issue? Yeah, he did say that my interview had more potential because I had a longer time frame, and that his was constricted because he only had 45 minutes. Which is fair enough that he had a time constraint and that. But I feel that we both got some good stuff out of the interviews, and like I said, I'm in no competition with anybody. I don't feel any negativity to Creator Alliance at all. I just said that I felt it was different. And if we want to have two different opinions on each other's interviews, and that's perfectly fine. I think he said he'd love to interview her again. But I suppose with the fact that a 45-minute live stream is quite a short time. What is wrong with you? Stop asking. Just go away. I'm not taking my hat off for no one. If you want me to take my hat off, you donate to my Patreon and then I will take my hat off. If not, you can just drop the subject because it's irrelevant. The time can be an issue with doing an interview because you have to ask a question and get a response and then chat about the response. So it can cut an interview down to like just 3 or 4 questions in 45 minutes, depending on the answers that you give. So I can see how he felt constricted maybe by the time. I was so happy that you were on my stream for as long as you were. I mean, 2.5, 2 hours. I mean, I'd have been happy with having you on my stream for like half an hour or 5 minutes even. I mean, I was thankful for you being on my stream just in general. Just having you appear in my chat comments is great for me. To see that you even watch my stuff. I also had my wife and mother in the stream. Did your mum watch the one I did with you? Because I know your wife messaged me. And I know your mother's messaged me. I've spoke both to your wife and your mother. They've both sent me messages on my video. Yes. Can you just stop asking? Does it matter what color my hair is? Look, I have hair. Woo. Congratulations. Go away. You could donate £100. It wouldn't help you. Just stop asking. Yeah, I did see that your mother was in the creators one. I don't know if your wife was in that one, but I did see her. I think Donna was in my one when I did it with you. I don't know if your wife was in that one because I was too busy trying to concentrate on everything. I don't think I read whether your wife was in my one. She was there. All right. Oh wow, I feel special now. Um cool. Do they watch every interview you do? I know Donna features quite a lot in your live streams when you do it. I see her in the chat comments quite a lot. Well, as long as you enjoyed the interview, Rant Jams, that's the main thing, that you actually enjoyed the interview. You know, because obviously you were doing the interview. Obviously you obviously enjoy doing interviews. Are you finding the interviews good, Rant Jams? Are you finding they're a good thing? You know, you appearing in more and more interviews, like appearing in mine, appearing in creators. I also thank you for the promotion of our interview as well. I think yeah, you're learning from them. You're learning about yourself as well while interviewing, because you might be saying things you didn't know that you necessarily thought or necessarily felt until you're there and you're actually saying them. Hey, Dad's Piranha, thanks for coming by. Yeah, I learned quite a lot about, about everything you said, and I've watched your interview back as well on both mine and creators. And I found a lot out about you that I necessarily wouldn't have learned had I not have interviewed you. How are you, Dad's Piranha? So yeah, I enjoyed interviewing someone, and I'm hoping to interview more people and appear on more live streams, and people have been giving me good comments about my music, and I'm hoping to do a collab with Lol's Girl as well. True, you're very intuitive. That one makes you natural. See, I didn't think I was natural on camera. I mean, like I said, I haven't streamed for like a year. This is like the first couple of months I've been streaming. I don't generally stream, but I have started streaming more. I am awesome just at work. I thought I'd poke in and say hello and support Ranjams. Well, thank you for coming on, Dad's Brian. I've seen you a couple of times, and I've seen you in some other streams as well. But thank you for stopping by. Please feel free to stop by and give me a big thumbs up as well. If you want to come back to this and leave a comment on it, if you've missed it, you can also watch it back because it will go up. If you want to support Rant Jam some more, he did an interview last night on the Creators Alliance channel. I have promoted his channel since the start of my stream today about the interview that happened last night that I missed because of the time difference, but I have watched it back. So if you haven't already, do go listen to that and find out some more maybe stuff you didn't know about Rant Jams. Yeah, I do hope to go on more people's panels, and I hope to have more people come on my channel and talk to them and find out about their streams, because I do like to ask unusual questions, and I like to find out about life outside of YouTube as well as on YouTube. Although YouTube, as fascinating as it is, I like to hear both sides of a person. I think your being authentic helps bring it out in others. If someone in the character interviewing me and brings out my Rant Jams character more, both are fine. It depends on what you want. Yeah, I like to have, if I'm going to interview somebody, just take anybody in general, not just you, Rant Jams, but anybody. I like to know, like, the person outside of YouTube, because obviously the person I am on here is slightly different to the person I am in real life off of YouTube. So I like to know about how a person was when they were younger, how they found YouTube, how they became on YouTube, but also find out about their lifestyle off of YouTube, whether it's hobbies, religion, their families, how their life has come to be how it is, depending on your journey. Because it's not just the destination, it's important, it's the journey to the destination. So the journey of how I became the Midnight Raven goes back to when I was in high school, and how I got to be the Midnight Raven from high school all the way up to the present day is a good 20 years worth of material there, that not a lot of people know. So the Midnight Raven you see here isn't the whole story of how I became the Midnight Raven, or who I am, in fact. Dad's Brahmin, you might want to make live streams sometimes a whole different kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, Rant Jams is right. Live streaming is an entirely different way of doing YouTube, and I find that it's really cool, and that you get to find out a lot about somebody, and that you get to find, my sinuses are playing up like hell, that you get to find out a lot about the person in and out of YouTube, and you can kind of see the difference between the person I put on YouTube and the person in real life. Hey, SP. SP Doos. SP Doos. It's been a weird live stream today. It really has. I mean, I don't like to cause, any kind of drama by having an opinion. But I feel that on YouTube that you're allowed to have an opinion, which is what makes YouTube, that you can have an opinion on something, you can have a discussion on something, you can have a debate on something, and that everybody's view will possibly be different. No one's going to like everything you do, and no one's going to always agree with you, which is YouTube in itself, and is what makes YouTube, that everyone's opinions are different. No two opinions are unanimous, and nobody is going to agree with everything you say, which is what I find interesting, that people have opinions. I'm sorry to create a alliance if you thought I was talking down your interview with Rant Jams. I think anyone that can get Rant Jams on their stream is awesome, and that you're really lucky. And like I said, that I found that mine was different. I think yours was different, and I think we should leave it at that. If you want to come back on here at any time, Creator Alliance, and talk about it, feel free to. If you want to leave a comment on here, Creator Alliance, if you're rewatching this, because you're probably going to finish watching it once you get off work, to see what I said about you, which is fine. I don't mind you putting an opinion on here, and I'll quite happily come on your channel and give you my wholeheartedly opinion as well. You should interview him. I mean, I could interview him, but at the minute he thinks I'm in competition with him. So at the minute it wouldn't be a good time to interview him. But there's always a chance of interviewing him at a later date. I think at the minute, he thinks I'm in competition with him, and this is like the only interview I've ever done, so it's not much competition, to be fair. But interviewing anybody is going to be different. I mean, you can have 10 people interview you, Rant Jams, and each individual interview would be a different experience, and I'm thankful for having the experience. It would make for an exciting show. It probably would, but I think me and Creator Alliance kind of differ on a couple of things. you know, I feel you should be able to create and you should be able to critique everything that's on YouTube, whether it's a show, a painting, a car, and have your own opinion on a video. And when I had my opinion on his interview, he didn't per se like it, which is fine. You can have an opinion on everything. I did say that I felt that mine was a deeper conversation, which I stand by. The time constraint is obviously an issue. But an interview, in hindsight, is what you make it. Even if you have a short time span, if you have a particular question or a debate or a discussion you want, then you should put it out there at the start of the interview. Look, I want to discuss this. I'm willing to discuss all critiques of what I am doing. Like I told him last night, I just learn what I can from them. Yeah. I mean, he's, you know, I don't know. Maybe I was wrong to critique his interview. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have. But I feel that being on YouTube and putting stuff out there, you're asking people to critique on your work and have an opinion, which is why you put it out there in the first place. So, do you feel I was wrong to critique his interview? I mean, I feel that I'm a right to an opinion. And then it's not a competition in no way stretch of the imagination. If you read the comments and you scroll back, he put in there that he thought that I was making it a competition between my interview and his, and that because I had 3 hours and he had a time constraint, and that the conversation was directed more by you and that you wanted to talk about certain things. If you read the comments in here, you'll see everything he said. I'm not just saying random stuff. Hey Emily, hey, how are you? How's your relation doing? I heard they were in hospital. I did kind of speak to you earlier. But yeah, I don't feel like I should feel bad for having an opinion on something. You're fine with any opinion as long as they don't harm other people. I wasn't harming anybody. He had an interview with Rant Jams. I gave my opinion on the interview. I said that I felt that the interview wasn't long enough and that I felt that an hour or 45 minutes, whatever he had, wasn't long enough to get the grasp of somebody's channel and their person, and that I felt that it needed to be a longer one. And then he thought that I was comparing it to mine because I had 3 hours. Your auntie's okay, just collapsed, but she's okay now. Oh, good. I'm glad. I didn't say you harmed anyone. No, I'm not bashing his channel. I was critiquing his interview and saying that it was different. He is more organized on his channel and you are more intuitive. I think you could learn from each other, although I value authenticity a little more. What do you mean you value authenticity a little more? What do you mean by that? Was I wrong to talk about his interview on my channel because I'd already interviewed you? Was that me basically just comparing the two of us together? Was that wrong to compare the two interviews? Because obviously I had an opinion on his interview because I'd already done one myself. Is it wrong to compare an interview that you've done yourself? You're not hidden on your channel. What do you mean by hidden? I mean, I've been in a lot of drama since I started my channel. I was in the hashtag I'm a creator drama. So my channel has been put out there, and I've been bashed and branded and everything, and scapegoated. So I've already had a lot of drama on my channel. I mean, I feel bad now I've critiqued his channel, but I feel that I haven't allowed to have an opinion on his interview. Yes, I did one on my own, and I had more time, and I had this, that, and the other. But I don't feel that that in any way means that you can't. I don't think that having an opinion on someone else's work is a negative. I think, in fact, it's reaffirming criticism that can then help your channel to grow by hearing people's different opinions on your channel, and then coming to a general consensus on how it appears to people and how they see it, and then you can work your channel to, you know, a certain thing. I think Creators Alliance is more careful about exposing himself. Okay. I mean, exposing, what do you mean by exposing myself? What, just by appearing and talking to you, or do you mean just me as a whole, like my entire channel? Because I feature in quite a lot of things at the minute. I'm all over YouTube. I'm in God the Good One streams. I'm in Best Friend in Your Threads. I've been in Hazy Days. I've been in You Dizzies. I've been in quite a lot of streams recently. In there talking. And I was in the creator stuff, but I'm not anymore. I don't want to feel like I'm bashing other channels. It was just a critique on my own channel in my own live stream. And I even promoted going to watch it at the start of the stream. I said you needed to go watch the Creator Alliance one because it was different to mine, and he thought that different was in a negative way and that I was competing, which I'm not at all. It's not a competition. I feel that my stream was different, and whether different is good or bad is depicted on the individual. Yes, this would be an either conversation in the Hangouts rather in text. Well, if you ever want to have a chat, Rant Jams, please feel free to chat. I mean, I don't want to feel like I was bashing his channel in any shape or form. I just feel like I was critiquing it, and I shouldn't feel bad for that, because everyone's allowed an opinion, I feel. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to message me on Twitter, Rant, that would be awesome. But I liked your interview with Creator Alliance. I thought it was different, which is different, means different. I obviously thought that mine was different, and he thought his was different. We know YouTubers would have so much drama. Who knew YouTubers had so much drama, Emily? Darn, YouTube sells though. I'm not creating YouTube to promote my channel. I'm saying that if you put a video out and you don't want people to critique it, then you're in the wrong business. You can't put a video out on YouTube and expect someone not to have an opinion or to have something to say about your video, your issues, your channel, or anything you say, to be fair. Did you see my point? YouTubers have drama every day. Some stands out more than others. Well, I'm not trying to create drama. All right, thank you, Rant Jams, for coming by. If you want to message me, you can DM me on Twitter. or if you want to chat about this on another stream, then feel free to message me. But thank you for appearing on both my interviews, and if you haven't seen the Creator Alliance's Rant Jams interview that was done last night, check out Creator Alliance's interview as well. Thank you, Rant, for coming by. Thank you for talking to me. I hope I'm not getting you into any trouble, to be fair, for me having a difference of opinion. And I thank Rants for giving me the opportunity to not only interview him. Time for break number 2. I'm back. Rant Jams for life. Rant Jams was just in here, Mark. And the Creator Alliance was in here earlier, who did the interview with Rant Jams last night. And I'm kind of in trouble, but you know, that's Raven for you. Can't stay out of trouble. I'm always in trouble. What my YouTube life has become. You know, what are you going to do? How's work, Mark? I feel we need to change the live stream. It went down a little bit with the whole argument thing over the creator thing. And Rant James came in and cleared a couple of things up for me, which helped. Been a really hard live stream today, I feel. No worries. I've just spoke to my moderator and he's not going to get on because of the power. Good going, got one. Pantry shelf done, moving on to the next. I'm a finished carpenter. Oh, cool. At least it's the weekend. Time to party. Who doesn't live a good party? Hopefully we're going to party on God the Good One stream on Sunday. Hopefully he's going to hit 1K. If you haven't subscribed to God the Good One, and oh my God, speak of God and he shall arrive. Hashtag I am a creator of God is in the house. I was just talking about you, God the Good One. I was just saying about your partying of 1K at the weekend, hopefully. And I can't believe you've just arrived. That's so cool that God just arrived. And see what happens when you mention God? He shall appear. That was weird. You think that was weird? I feel that was weird. I've been meaning to ask you, God, the Good One, who created you? I did, me too. Yeah, I literally just sat here and I was just saying, God, to check out God the Good One's channel. Emily mentioned party, and I was like, we want a party on God the Good Ones at the weekend, and you've just turned up. Speak of him and he shall arrive. Good timing. Yes, it must have been divine intervention. It's divine intervention. That's what it was. How are you, God the Good One? Are you having another break? Because God needs a break too. Oh, thank you, God. It's one of my favorite guitars I play. Yeah, Emily's really cool as well, God the Good One. She's got a really cool channel too. All the people in here have really good channels. I haven't checked out your one, Mark, yet, because I'm still live streaming, but as soon as I finish, I will come check out all your channels. I do have a list of them that I need to check. Just recorded another acoustic vid. Oh wow, the good God. Good. God, the good one. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? You have 9 guitars, Emily. Wow. I'm all Ibanez to Noga Electrics. I take mine on acoustic. Yeah, if you haven't watched God the Good Ones, You Can't Take My Heart Away. Oh my God. So you should watch it because you will cry. It is an awesome song. And it also won the Rant Jams Video of the Week as well. So if you watch Rant Jams, God the Good Ones, You Can't Take My Heart Away won the Video of the Week as well, which is well cool. Yep, you can never have too many guitars. I mean, you only have one set of hands to play it, but you can never have too many. I myself don't own anything like that. I don't play guitar or anything like that. I used to play a flute when I was younger, during my high school years. And I used to have a piano in my house when I was a little girl. Yeah, you should definitely check out God the Good One's channel and vice versa, Emily. I think you two would have so much in common with guitars and that. And he does a live stream on occasion as well, Emily, so that's also good. You should definitely check into a live stream. If I had a bigger house, I'd have a manga/anime room and a music room. Oh, I love manga and anime. You know I love manga and anime, Emily. What is wrong with me today? I must be off my meds. I can barely talk. Break is never long enough. Back to work. Okay, thank you, Mark. Love and hugs and all that good stuff. Really love chatting with people back home. It's really nice. Oh, thank you, Mark. You'll have to join another live stream. I do live stream on a Sunday, Mark. So if you're free on Sunday, I do live stream, but I do live stream at like 10 in the morning UK time. So it's a fairly early stream for you. Yeah, I like live stream at like 10 in the morning on a Sunday. So if you're around for that, I know it's really early, Mark. But I will check out your channel once I get off this live stream. And I will check everybody's that I wrote down earlier because I have like an entire list of videos that people have sent me and a list of channels I need to check out. And oh my God, there's just not enough hours in the day to be checking out everybody's stuff. So you gotta go cook. What are you cooking, Emily? Ems, what are you cooking? What are you cooking, Em? Anything good? How's everybody else's day? Mine's going quite slow. I don't know about you, but I've been up since this morning. So I've had a really long day so far. I've been up since like 7 this morning, and it is now like 5:30 in the evening. It's been a really long day for me. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. Anybody know? I put a lot of work into my videos. I put a lot of videos up, but the ones that are dedicated to painting at night are my main focus. I hope you enjoy. I'm a goofball. Oh, well, I love people who are a little bit crazy. They're a little bit like me. I'm a woman of mystery. I'll check your channel out. Don't worry, Mark. I will like, subscribe, and check out your channel. And I highly recommend everybody else does. I've heard so much about Mark, but I've never actually got the chance to go see his channel because I've only heard the name. Heard the name floating around. But I definitely will check out your channel. Yeah, I was meant to have a guy on today. He was my moderator. If you haven't checked out his channel, check out Christopher Bartram. He does OBS stuff. He does Google Hangout stuff. He does chess online. He does Final Fantasy. He does Life is Strange. He also has a Twitch channel, which is Illegal Killmaster. I also have a Twitch channel as well. But I don't really use my Twitch, to be fair. Not at the minute, anyway. I use it more for watching people rather than being on it myself. 61 to go. Woo! God, the good one. See, you're getting there. I know it's slow, but you're getting there nonetheless. I'm going to keep pushing your channel, God, for the next, I'm going to keep pushing it until Sunday. We're going to get you to 1K. Between me and Steph and everybody else, we're trying. 61. Yay. Please like and subscribe to God the Good One. His music is so touching and emotional, and he deserves to have 1K, people. Help him out. Go to his channel, share his new video, You Can't Take My Heart Away. Like and subscribe to all his stuff. Promote it on Twitch, YouTube. Promote it everywhere. Tell them that heaven needs some help. God needs some help. And show him some love. I do love your channel, God the Good One. And I entered his competition as well, so hopefully I win one of your masks. That would be so cool. Already brought the party poppers, so if it doesn't happen by Sunday, the video will be throwing them in a wheelie bin. Oh, I've got some party poppers as well, God the Good One, in case you get 1K. I already have a cupboard full of party poppers left over from Christmas. So I'm going to pop a party popper if you get to 1K because I have a stream on Sunday morning. Yeah, I have party poppers all the time, just in case. But I have a stream on Sunday morning at about 10 a.m. UK time. So I will stream that morning and I will try and help promote you some more, God the Good One. And I will promote you in as many streams as I can between now and Sunday. I like to help people that I really have a connection with, and I feel that your channel is just so great, God the Good One. And you're a bit like me, you're a bit nutty, so us nuts have to stay together. That's how I feel anyway. I feel us nuts need to stay together. We need to be rounded up. And if we're going to be rounded up on YouTube, we might as well hang out together. Thank you so much. Should I buy a cake? Ooh, I love a bit of cake. It's a bit far to send a piece of cake, but I do love a bit of cake. Us Britons love to have our cake and eat it. Whoops. Nearly changed it then. I must have been streaming for ages. How long have I been streaming for? It seems like hours. I mean, I did have some issues earlier where I was having a bit of banter with the Creator Alliance, and I think that took quite a lot of my time up. Having a difference of opinion can sometimes ruffle a couple of feathers. Ruffled the raven's feathers a little, but she'll live. I love cake, God the Good One. Do you like cake? Because I love cake. I love red velvet. Oh, bit of red velvet. Magnifique. C'est magnifique. Well, there's a couple of us left. Some of you have stuck it out the entire time, and thank you for coming in and out if you have. I much appreciate anyone who's decided to stop by my channel. I really appreciate every single one of you. And we've had some really cool people in it today. We've had God the Good One, Best Friend in Your Thread, Emily Bird, we've had Mark Fun Jones, we've had Slippery Fish, we've had Rant Jams, we had Christopher Bartram in here who disappeared due to technical difficulties with his electric. We've had Dad's Piranha in here. We've had loads of cool and unique people in here and channels that I absolutely adore. And you need to go like, subscribe, support them because they're great, because they're in my channel too. But yeah, go like, support, subscribe, share everyone's content, show some love to everyone, and help God the Good One get to 1K. This video will go up as soon as I finish live streaming. And hopefully we will help God the Good One. I mean, he's grown since this morning, which is good. I mean, my average a days is like, it's been like between 9 and 15 over like the last couple of weeks. So I'm doing fairly well as well. Some days I don't get any at all. It just all depends how active I am on YouTube generally, to be fair. But thank you everybody that liked, subscribed, and joined my channel. If you want to see me again, I am live streaming on Sunday at 10 AM UK time. So for you guys over the pond, it's going to be 5, 6 AM for you, which unfortunately is when I live stream on a Sunday. It kind of helps my UK fans to be able to watch because of the time difference then. But some of you guys are dedicated fans and you do turn up and watch me at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning in America, and I heartily appreciate you getting up at that time because that's just ridiculous. I don't think I've ever got up at 6 AM for a live stream, but if you want to watch me at 10 AM on Sunday morning UK time, then please stop by because I'll definitely be here. Thank you everyone who's been liking, subscribing. If you want to watch this again, it will go up afterwards. Do slap a like on it and do leave a comment on the video and come back and do it. If you want to rewatch this, then rewatch it. And we've had some great conversations on it with some great people, and we've shared some great channels. Like I said, help God the Good One get to 1K. Hopefully we will be letting off some party poppers on Sunday, celebrating God the Good One. I will promote your channel to within an inch of its life, God. Thank you for everyone for joining. If you want to see me again, I will see you on Sunday. Like and subscribe. And I will see you very soon for another video, people. Take care and thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.